It's almost over. Can we just let me bask in it? Not missing the stream. What up, Kai? How are you? You been in the gym heavy? Yo, I just got my body scanned recently again. And I ain't gonna lie, the results were crazy. Some of y'all might understand this. Some of y'all might not understand this. But hold on. I need y'all to look at this. Let me break this down for you. I weigh 210 pounds, 111 pure muscle. Hold on, let me see if I turn the brightness down, if y'all can see it better. Some of y'all may be able to understand this. Look at that. I got my body scanned. 111 pure muscle. And I'm only 9% body fat, by the way. Yeah. I was in there. The motherfucker said, nigga, are you like a bodybuilder or some shit? I was like, bruh, I just be in the gym. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I mean, I do know what I'm doing, but I ain't know I was goddamn in bodybuilder territory and shit. What's good, Zoa? You're 85 pure muscle. You lucky. Hey, that's great though. My shit says above average. So that means you're doing great things. What's good, Oscar, bro? How are y'all doing though? How was y'all weekend, man? How was everybody's weekend? Y'all see I'm slowly adding to the setup. I feel like the setup is getting kind of fire. I move things around, you know what I'm saying? I put the Keyblade on the wall, put Darth Vader over there. I felt like my nobody symbol, if you know, Kingdom Hearts vibes, was getting blocked by the chat, so I moved it onto the ground. Got a bathing ape rug. So I've been excited, kind of just added more stuff to the room, man. I told you I was gonna do that. Chill. Listen, when I ask y'all how y'all shit's going, I don't want y'all to give me one-word answers, bro. I done told y'all this. Elaborate. What the fuck y'all niggas got going? Chill? Good? No. I need more. What did y'all do this weekend? Come on, man. Too short. Elaborate. I've been in Japan for like 2 weeks. Oh, Jergs. How is it, man? Do you live in Japan? Why are you in Japan? I guess you said you've been there for 2 weeks, so that means you don't live there. What brought you to Japan, bro? Yellow said, pretty good, nothing special. Listen, bro. I already said it. Elaborate. My spring break is over. Oh, spring break's officially over, huh? Y'all niggas back to school or back to... Well, I guess if you work a regular job, you wouldn't get spring break off, right? Yeah, nah. But I guess y'all niggas back to school. Who's in college right now? In high school? College and high school. Who in chess in college and high school? Berto, I caught up with a cousin from so long ago. I got caught up with a cousin from so long ago. Oh, that's good. I need to catch up with my cousins, man. I ain't gonna lie. Also, what's with all the black Charizard? So that's actually a black Charmeleon, but I have a Charizard getting worked on though. That shit's gonna be 5 feet tall. It's just gonna be hard. Played the game, worked out, cleaned. That's it. Valid. My weekend was really good, but it wasn't long enough. Yeah, I guess that's the story that everybody's gonna be telling, huh? Y'all niggas want vacations. Y'all niggas don't want weekends. You want vacations. Went to Tokyo and Osaka. So peak. DG. My nigga DG, he just came back from Japan not too long ago. He's been telling us about it. How was your experience? You said peak. I'm struggling trying to find my way during this calorie deficit, but I'm not upset yet. It's hard when you're 245 pounds. The beautiful thing about when you're bigger, bro, I promise you just got to stay locked in. Because, look, bro, I just showed my body scans. Like, it's a journey, but once you like lock in, bro, it's a beautiful thing, bro. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So trust the process, bro. Trust the process. Trust the process. Just keep going. Just keep going. But that diet's really what's going to make the difference more than anything. Juke's in college. I knew that. Don't say what colleges you're in, though. Don't dox yourselves. Yo, Berto, why you investigating us? Nigga. I can't give a fuck. Damn. I just want to know how y'all doing, bro. I just want to know how y'all are doing. I'm not investigating. That's y'all damn problem, bro. You the type of nigga not tell your mom how you doing, huh? You don't be when your mom asks you how your day was, you be like, oh, leave me alone, ma. Leave me alone. It's okay to speak up, man. Seal, what up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Where You At family. What up, man?
Where you at, Berto?
By the way, I was grinding this streak. Big shout outs to Oscar with the 20 stream streak. W Oscar in the chat. W Oscar in the chat. I'm in high school. Tough. That was a time, man. That was a time, man. High school. You know what's crazy? I feel like after you graduate high school, I don't think there's anybody that actually misses high school. But I also was the type of nigga that I didn't really... I liked high school in the sense when there's things to look back on and say, oh, that was nice. But there's not any part of high school that I miss for real, honestly. Other than the stories you get to tell. But I don't think you really miss high school though. And that's why I think a lot of y'all that be getting so caught up in the high school dynamics, be like, oh my God, this girl and this guy or whatever. I promise you, once you graduate and kind of get into the real world, you realize how that is such a small portion of your life. It's such a insignificant speck of your experiences. The only thing that genuinely matters is that you learn some shit. Learn how to fucking do basic reading and writing and math and know how to comprehension skills and some communication skills as well. But other than that, it's kind of And, if you're lucky, you get some real solid day ones. But you really only get maybe one if you're lucky. Two if you're, extremely lucky. But, most people, you start meeting your people typically after high school for most of the times. Most of my friends from high school don't even fuck with me anymore. We just went our separate ways. I think that's how it goes for a lot of people, bro. I just got here. I'm a freshman. Hey, good luck. And again, enjoy it. Experience it, live in it, feel it. But I definitely strongly advise not to get just caught up in the moment, man, and start overthinking shit. You start dating in high school and think that shit gonna be forever. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, that shit's not gonna last. I'm just being honest, bro. That's just not gonna fucking last. No, you don't like money more, gang. What you talking about, Yellow? Damn, Berto got people young enough to be his kids in the chat. Bro, that's not even true for real. If I had a kid, if I have niggas that are young enough to be my kid, I don't think realistically I would have any kids that were in high school right now. Unless I had them at fucking 18? And even then, that would only be my kid would only be 10 years old if I had him at 18. Yeah, I'm 29. I'm 29 years old. Yeah. So, yeah, that doesn't even make sense. So you're cap. You niggas are just capping again. At best, if I twacked out, you had a kid at 16? No, I don't even have any kids. I don't even have any fucking kids. Look at what you're doing, Juke. You're spreading misinformation in the chat. You're spreading misinformation. I don't even have any kids. Now, oh my God. Now niggas think I have kids. All right, whatever. Not gonna lie, Berto. What's your opinion about? Opinion on the ab roller that people be promoting on TikTok and any other workout regimens they promote. I mean, there's a lot of great workout regimens on TikTok. Ab roller specifically. The thing about that type of workout, bro, it's a good workout, but that promotes ab strength. And that is something that I think, is important. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to definitely strengthen your abs, but there's a difference between ab strength and like actually shredding and, ripping up your abs. You know what I'm saying? And I would say the ab roller kind of promotes more like strengthening your core versus like crunches. I feel like abs like that where it really like flexes the muscle, that's more like ripping your shit up so that you're actually building abs. But then even more than that, you can have a goddamn 10-pack, but it'll sit under all the fat on your stomach. No offense. You know what I'm saying? So the most important thing if you want abs is your diet. It's getting that body fat percentage down. Now I'm kind of nerding out. Not everybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but for the ones that do and you care about maybe getting your abs and your stomach more toned, search up caloric deficit on YouTube, and master that if you care about abs and that's what you want to do. Anybody want to gift me a sub? Hey, get Big Juke right. Get Big Juke right with the subski. Shout out to y'all, man, for showing so much love. We're over 200 subs right now, 204. New sub goal, 210. We'll get there. Yellow be tripping, I be peeping. That's why. Hey, bro. We love Yellow. That nigga Yellow, we got love for you, brother. Bert, is 60 crunches a day enough? I mean, honestly, bro, everybody's body's different. I'll tell you this much. I work out abs every day, and I would say I do about 100 weighted crunches a day. I get a 40 in between my legs. I don't know how to demonstrate it. I get there's a workout that I do where there's like a 40 pound in my legs, and I go like this. You see? This is the workout. So you have a 40 pound thing. Well, that's what I do though. That's what I do. You're not gonna be able to do 40 if you haven't been training this muscle. But this is how I do my crunches on the bench, and I go like this. I do about 100 of those a day. But for me, I think that's maintenance. I wouldn't necessarily say that like that's what's gonna get you there. You really just gotta work at it, bro. I don't want to be crazy, but like without knowing how you look and how your form and just where you're at, it's gonna be hard to necessarily say what's 100% gonna work for you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Yellow with the gifted, man. W Man's in the chat. That's what you're supposed to do as a man, bro. You gotta take care of your woman. Yee. All right, man. Well, Berto, any tips for push-ups or a few push-ups? I mean, it's not many that. I'm being honest, bro. I don't know what a tips for push-ups. I mean, obviously you want to have good form, but I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. I just don't know how to give a tip for push-ups. There's different types of push-ups, and they're good. They're great body workouts. But maybe record yourself and compare your form to maybe like somebody you see on the internet. Type in perfect form on YouTube, and then compare yourself. Make sure you have good form. But I would say that's probably the best tips I can give you. Just make sure everything is about form. 1 plank a day, 1 minute planks. Planks are good too, but planks are also good for strength. Planks are not necessarily the best for just abs. Like, they're good for strengthening your abs, but they're not good for just like, I don't know, getting that shredded look. Yo, shout out to Yellow with the big 5 in the chat, man.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
And there we go. Big sub goes in the chat. Big Yellow in the chat. I appreciate you, gangsta. W Yellow in the chat, man. Spam that up. OG. OG. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, G. Band for band. Oh, shit. Is that how niggas are feeling, bro? Top of the stream. Niggas just going stupid. I don't know. Brother, how do you feel about sit-ups? I think sit-ups are cool. I think it's a great place to start. I've been asking how I get a bigger physique. If you want to get a bigger physique, focus on something called progressive overload. Again, I'm not a fitness streamer, but so I'm not gonna sit here and overly explain, but I can give you guys the tools. Search up progressive overload. Progressive overload. If you want to get bigger, if you want to really focus on putting on muscle on your body, focus on something called progressive overload. Master that. Progressive overload mixed with caloric deficit. That is how you build a very nice physique, really strong looking abs. If you just want to focus on getting bigger, eat like crazy, a lot of protein, and that's your diet, and do progressive overload. I would drop 25 gifted, but I got a grease money to be keeping. Shout out to DG, man. I love you, bro. That boy is traveling the world, living out our dream, by the way. This nigga, everybody needs to stop watching me, and we need to go watch DG. DG, you need to start a stream, bro. Because this nigga's going on world tours and shit. Niggas went to Japan. He's going to Greece. The fuck do you do, bro? This nigga is Batman. Are you the owner of Wayne Enterprises, bro? What is going on, DG? How are you able to afford all of this shit? It's honestly pissing me off. I'm getting jealous. Berto, hello. I've never joined your streams, but I've watched you for like years. Hey, welcome to the family, Cal. 800, my dog. Thank you, man. I appreciate you pulling up. It's nothing but love here. Where you at, family? Yelena, what up, girl? How are you? Another blessed day, another blessed day. Izzy in the chat. What's good, man? Will you ever visit anything in Europe? I mean, bro, I definitely, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I definitely want to travel the world, bro. I definitely want to travel the world. Like, that is one of my goals. And one day I will do it, and I will experience it with you guys. We definitely will have IRL streams, but, just one step at a time, man. Right now, I'm just a humble desktop streamer. I'm a full-time Uber. Full-time Uber. Bro, sometimes my speech, I just be tripping over my words. But I'm just a full-time YouTuber that's trying to get it out the mud on stream, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere close to where I want to be. We're just going to keep grinding. But one day you'll see me moving around with a cameraman and, just being a full-time IRL streamer. That's the goal. We'll get there. One step at a time. A Uber is crazy. I know, bro. Like, I just be tripping over my words sometimes. But I've gotten so used to the fact that I just be stumbling over my words. I just be saying shit, bro. I just be saying shit, honestly. Berto IRL in Japan one day? Yes. There's no way I go to Japan and I don't IRL. Let's just say that. That can't happen. Because if I go to Japan, I'm literally definitely gonna try to stay out there for at least a week. I'm not gonna fucking spend a bunch of money and then only be in Japan for what? A day? Like no, I gotta be in Japan for at least a week. Actually a good question, DG? How much money did you overall spend? Like, and if you don't want to answer, don't answer. But like, how much money would you say did you spend overall in on Japan and have like a great time? Was it like, you know what I'm saying, ticket, food, experiences? And if you don't want to answer, just say I'm not comfortable answering. That's cool. But if you don't mind, I'm just curious, like for an all-in good time, how much money would you say you spent? Mind you, he's in his room talking to a cam, still stuttering. Make it make sense. I'm not stuttering because I'm nervous or nothing, bro. I'm just stuttering because I be stuttering, bro. I'm just stuttering because I be stuttering, bro. 7 bands? Yeah! You hear that, y'all? To have an all-in good experience to go to Japansy, I gotta go 7 beanies on them. Yeah. Whew. That's heavy. 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 WVK though, I'm sure it'll be worth it. Blood Wolf, what up, bro? What up, what up, what up? Oscar said, I finally posted a video on my channel after a month and it felt good. Keep fucking going. If you have any aspirations of being a successful content creator. Berto, you got that. It's not that I don't got that. It's just like, damn, to go 7,000 wow on them for vacay? Yeah. I don't know if I got it like that. I got it, but I don't know if I got it to just vacation, fuck it. But you know what they say, bro? They say spend that money. Not like stupidly, but, you know, create them experiences, go out and, you know, do what you want to do. Because, you know, you only live once. So there is that. There is that. But you gotta be responsible, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make it make sense. It's worth it. Definitely, Elena. Hey, Berto, what's your advice for small YouTubers? I low-key just started. Mind you, I animate too. Well, you might not like this one, bro. Stop animating. No, okay. If you want me to be really honest, animation's obviously one of the hardest niches to break into, bro. Honestly, you know, again, if you know anything about my past, I started off with animations. But the biggest thing I would tell you, bro, is be yourself, have fun, be consistent as possible, and don't be afraid to show the real you. I think the reality is, when I really think about why I stopped animating, is because, one, I wanted to get more content out faster. That's obviously one. But once I really started showing myself on camera, I felt like I could be even more authentic in ways that I couldn't in animation. And the more I dived into that, the less I wanted to animate. So that was just my life. And so you can do however you want. Like there was a time where I was mixing face cam with animation, and maybe you don't want to do that. So maybe you just stick to all animation. But what I will say is, like, be honest. As a YouTuber, you gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent. So if you can find that balance of checking off all the boxes, being consistent, being authentic, and, you know, doing what you love in a way that's creative and unique to you, and don't be afraid to, you know, grab inspiration from other creators, because great artists steal, not borrow, but steal. I need y'all to hear me very carefully on that. If it worked for somebody else, it can work for you. And if you don't know what you're doing, the best thing you can do in any industry is do exactly what somebody else did. Because something that a lot of y'all be scared to do when it comes to creating is like, oh, well, somebody already did it. Oh, it's saturated. Listen, you are your own person. You talk different, you sound different, you have different experiences. So if you steal one of my videos, you're not gonna steal what I say word for word, but you might just steal the idea. So if I have a video titled my first time falling in love, and you saw that it did really well for me. Obviously, I'm not saying that this is the story you should go with, but I'm just making an example. If I make a video titled my first time falling in love, and you see that it's going really well for me and it's going viral for me and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback, then you can steal that idea. And now you can tell your first time falling in love, put the same title, make a similar thumbnail, but that's unique to you. And the story is going to be completely different. So this is how you steal as an artist. You see what other people's doing, you apply it to yourself, you put your own experiences into it. And that's how you can make that's how you can become a unique creator. And as you get bigger and bigger, you'll start to see what works and what doesn't work. And you can try things that are your own authentic ideas and slip that in there. But this is just the name of the game, man. Some of y'all will understand what I'm saying. Some of y'all won't. But it's really what it is. No wonder Dior and Cloud be stealing each other's thumbnails, on God. Yeah, bro. This is the life of the content creator, bro. You got to understand it. Gamers, what's good, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? My bad, gamers. I was in the middle of a big yap sesh, but I just felt passionate and I really wanted to answer that. Oscar, I wanted to go crazy and start this year, but I got one goal at a time, so I'm going to believe and take it 1K by the end of the year. Next year, I'm going to be speaking into existence. 100, Oscar. Good luck to you, bro. W advice, I've been thinking of doing that in a form of quality more than quantity, That's what I've been thinking. Appreciate the advice. Still need to understand YouTube analytics and thumbnails, but thank you so much. Well, I will say this. Thumbnails and YouTube analytics, mastering that is that's actually more important than the content itself. There's so many creators right now that are winning off of successful thumbnails and titles, where the content actually sucks. And, again, beauty is within the eye of the beholder. But objectively speaking, there's a lot of trash content out there. But with good packaging, it'll get views. The best way I can explain that is this quick example. If I have a golden wrapper that just the packaging on this product looks so good and there's a piece of chocolate, and then I have a product that is also a piece of chocolate, but the packaging is literally poop. Like, it literally looks like shit. And for whatever reason, they thought it'd be a funny idea to make the wrapper smell like shit too. So a piece of chocolate that is wrapped like gold and looks like, literally a piece of gold and it's beautiful, and a piece of chocolate that is literally looks like shit. But the catch is, this one, the one that looks like shit, it tastes amazing. And the one that is packaged like gold tastes like shit. The reality is, everyone's gonna pick the one that looks like gold every single time. And this one that looks like gold will probably get 1 million people to try it. But the one that looks like shit, even though it's better, nobody's gonna try it. Because, again, it looks like shit. So thumbnails, think of the thumbnails as literally the packaging when it comes to YouTube. Like, it doesn't really matter how good your video is. You can make the best video in the world. But if nobody clicks on it and you're not going to get views. So I would actually put a lot of energy into figuring out thumbnails. What's good, Sane? What's good, Thinker? Welcome to the stream. Hi. Are you interested in listening into Russian meat? Answer in the chat so that we can translate. No, I'm not interested in listening to Russian meat, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have no interest in listening into Russian meat, not gonna lie. Everybody here but Grandpa and Sticks. Man, that nigga grandpa don't fuck with us no more, bro. That nigga just likes to come in and say what's up. Grandpa don't fuck with us no more, bro. God damn. Shout out to Grandpa Reezy, though. But he don't fuck with us no more, bro. I stayed choking on water, bro. Hey, fuck all that talk, bro. Can you move to the right, gang? Yellow. Close your mouth, bro. All right. Well, with that being said, man, let me get that word of the day. Let's get into it. Where you at, family? I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. Jeez. I'm always choke. Oh. I almost said a clip of doom, but we not gonna go there. I saved myself. I almost tweaked. I almost said some crazy shit. I almost said some shit that you're not gonna recover from. What's good, Lit? Welcome to the stream. Should I go purple tint? I kind of fuck with the purple tint right now. I just hit rock bottom. Much love. All right. I will surround you with my favor, and I will open doors you haven't thought to knock on. Can I get an amen in the chat? Spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
As always, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. You guys could be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of creators out there. There's a bunch of other shit going on. There's a bunch of real life responsibilities, but you decide to chill here with the boy today. I love y'all so much. Where you at, family? My name is Berto. Where you at, Berto? This is the Where You At family. Let's get into the stream. Come on, let's go. All right. Got some good ones for us today. Got a decent amount of vids today. It's going to be a great stream, y'all. Come on. Let's go. 3, 2, spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
He had another meltdown.
Keeps happening. Our friend Clavicular literally has the world at his fingertips. He has more money than most of us could ever even conceive. He gets more attention than he can probably deal with in a healthy way. He could likely drop off the face of the earth right now and probably be set for the rest of his life. But for some reason, instead of doing that, he opts to continuously embarrass himself every single week, constantly one-upping himself, making himself look like a loser in a more extravagant way than he did the week prior, which is, you know, definitely a choice. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was beginning to get worried. I was starting to get worried that my channel was finally about to become irrelevant because it had been 10 whole days, 240 long hours since Clavicular had done anything stupid. And if I'm anything these days, it is but a simple newsboy for Clavicular's antics. We all have our role. I've accepted mine. Now, we've watched Clavicular grow up on this channel, and when I say that, really, I mean the direct opposite. Somehow the guy has actually managed to get worse with every single month that has passed since he has like broken onto the main stage of the internet. And over the last month or so, like the last 6 weeks, it has been really fucking bad. I mean, the guy's been arrested twice. He's probably about to be arrested a third time. He made a fool of himself during an interview. He cried over the fact that a cheeseburger...
You just slip that in there. Oh yeah, he's probably gonna get arrested a third time.
...had cheese on it. He got frame-mogged by the ASU...
This nigga like just looks like he's on drugs 24/7. Every time I see him, it's like his eyes are completely soulless. He's completely just kind of like just in perpetual like fried mode. I don't know, man. He's getting all this money, all this fame. He's making stupid decisions, but is he even enjoying this shit? Like, is he even having fun at this point? Like, why are we doing this just to kind of be in this mindless, soulless state all the time.
Rat leader, for Christ's sake. I mean, like, damn, dude's having a rough run. And somehow, it just got even worse. Recently, I guess because Clavicular's PR team just fucking hates him, he did another interview, this time with 60 Minutes, and the interviewer asks a question about some of the people that Clavicular has been associating himself with, and clearly Clavicular did not like it, because he has a genuine meltdown. Like, I made a video a few weeks ago saying that he had a meltdown while he was live, and I stand by that. I think he did, but that was before I knew just how badly this guy could embarrass himself in front of the entire internet.
Paper, yeah, but it's like, what's the paper worth if you just, you know what I'm saying, in and out of jail, everybody hates you, you're literally the face for the worst shit. Like, it's just like, I don't know, bro. That's, for me personally, that's not how I want to live my life. That doesn't feel like a good time.
Seriously, this little fit he has over a simple question might be the most embarrassing thing I have ever seen an influencer do, ever. Like, it's so fucking bad that you really do almost feel bad for the guy until you remember that he is truly an awful person. You know, it seems like the internet is beginning to warm up to the guy because of, I don't know, like the mere exposure effect maybe. But this guy's done some truly insane shit, and I just think people are forgetting that. But the way this guy reacts to this question, especially when you take into account what the question actually was, I feel like it's a real good reminder of how this guy actually operates. You'll see. Please subscribe. Now, I watched this entire interview from start to finish because I wanted to see if there was anything, like, in particular that led to Clavicular having this reaction, and, like, really, it doesn't seem like there is anything. I'd recommend you go watch it if you have the time. We're not going to be going through it today because it's nearly an hour long, but, like, it's a pretty decent interview. It's relatively cordial for the most part, which is why this is kind of confusing, and there's at least some meaningful discussion. I mean, granted, Clavicular doesn't really seem comfortable talking about certain topics, and a lot of the questions that the interviewer asks, he seems to kind of just ignore or maybe not fully understand. But other than that, like, it's
he really is like the modern day American Psycho, bro. Just the way his eyes kind of just be twitching by themselves and shit. Like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. I'm only judging him based off of what we see on the internet, but he looks deranged a lot of times.
Formal interview, which again makes this reaction just that much more confusing because this is right at the end. They've had nearly an hour of relatively normal conversation at this point, and then this happened. Okay, so I feel like it's important to note that
it's a simple question, bro. That's a simple question. Now, I will give Clavicular some grace here in the sense of, at least in this particular interview, I didn't see anything so far of him like being disrespectful or rude to the interviewer. And maybe I'm speaking too soon. I guess that might get debunked very quickly. But political, he just asked you, like, why? That was a very simple question. Why do you find yourself around these controversial figures? Why does that seem to be a pattern in your career? What's going on with that? Political? How is that political?
Much any time that this has been brought up, you know, the fact that he hung out with Andrew Tate, he says something along these lines, like, oh, you're trying to make this political, you're trying to get into politics. And I think it's very telling that he says that.
Is Andrew Tate political? I mean, I know Andrew Tate talks about politics, but it's like, I don't think Andrew Tate is like the face of politics. I think he's the face of toxic masculinity. And is that political? Is that the angle?
Because, like, clearly, if that is your reaction, you understand why it's problematic to hang out with a guy like that. Why not just address it? Especially, like, in the context of this interview, where throughout it, he's talking about how he's not a misogynist, how he's being misrepresented by the media, how he's giving back to his community by giving out this advice. Like, if you're going to claim to be this upstanding good guy, it's a pretty fair question to ask why you're hanging out with a dude who has an open human trafficking case against him, and why there's clips of you giggling with a bunch of dudes in a Mercedes Sprinter van as they throw up the Nazi salute. Like, stop being a child, dude. Take some responsibility for the shit you've done.
What is he talking about? He loves throwing that word around. Gesturing. Political gesturing. It sounds good. That actually sounds hard as fuck. That's probably a new rage bait method. Imagine talking to someone and they're trying to, like, get a point across. They ask you some shit and you're like, hey, man, don't do that political gesturing with me. Hold on. That nigga might be fried out his brain, but he might have cooked with that one. Rage bait. I'm putting that in my pocket. You're mid argument and you hit a motherfucker with what's up with your political gesturing? They gonna look at you like, what the fuck did you just say? Hell no.
So I could teach you about looks max, and then maybe you could switch that up. But thanks for the time. Appreciate the interview.
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. There's really
And he walks out. That felt like such a forced walkout. That wasn't a valid walkout. It feels like he's a half-ass crash out. If you walked out because of political gesturing, which we don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on here.
wife must have cheated on him. Like, holy shit, that's pathetic. And I mean, it's just very telling, and I don't really understand how this guy's audience continues to buy into this whole character the more this guy does shit like this, because his whole persona, like his whole brand right now, is built off this idea that he like thinks he's the best looking guy in the world, that he has all this confidence, and clearly this guy is insanely insecure. And I mean, like, yeah, obviously anybody who doesn't buy into this shit could see that. You don't go to the lengths that this guy has gone through to change your looks unless you just hate yourself. I mean, truly, that's the only explanation. But when you start consistently having these like little fits while you're live, having these meltdowns, like eventually people are gonna catch on. Like, it'd be one thing if he said, I didn't want to talk about that, you knew that, let's move on. And then if he walked out of the interview after the interviewer kept going, like, okay, whatever. Again, I think it's kind of lame to dodge this question, but if you say you don't want to answer a question and they keep going, whatever. For your immediate response to be to just try to attack this guy in a way that doesn't even really make sense, to just make something up about him, is crazy. I mean, that is seriously childlike behavior. And it would be childlike behavior.
Yeah, so I definitely spoke too soon. Bro just walked out on the interview and disrespected the interviewer for literally no reason. He asked a very normal question, honestly. A question that I think anybody interviewing Clavicular would ask. And they said he's political gesturing.
If this guy did have a wife that did cheat on him. But to just make something up is pathetic, like really it is. And I just don't know how much longer he's really gonna be able to keep this up. Truthfully, I don't know why his team keeps scheduling him these interviews. I've said this before, and it seems like with every interview he does, it just gets more and more apparent. Nobody really cares about like the actual looks maxing aspect of like his persona, his content. They just care about the harm it's doing, and like rightfully so. Anybody who's gonna go out of their way to interview this guy is going to want to ask these sorts of questions. He's clearly either just not equipped to answer them or he just doesn't want to. So I mean, like, really, why does he keep doing them? I think this is the second.
He's just trying to get the clip at this point. At this point, he's just trying to get the clip. Because I felt like bro was so respectful the whole time. The interviewer was overly like poised and asking pretty decent questions. Clavicular just tried to force the clip at the end. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to do my big walkout moment right here. Weirdo. It's like, it didn't even feel authentic. I feel like anybody walking out of an interview, that's some lame shit. But to literally just walk out on this part, on the question that he asked, like, bro, that wasn't even, he didn't even get under your skin. You're faking it. You don't even look upset. I don't even feel like you're upset. It feels like you just did that because, oh shit, I need a viral moment. That's probably why he's doing these interviews.
Well, guys, what are your thoughts? Like,
y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Another unemployed news for that boy Clavicular. Hey, it is what it is, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Join the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. My name's Berto. Where you at, Berto? I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone. Berto, for $1 billion, would you be a sugar baby? For $1 billion? Yes. Now that's something I can get behind. For $1 billion, all I have to do is fund other women's lives. Yeah. The fuck? For $1 billion? Yeah, that's actually not that hard of a question. Shit. I don't gotta you know what I'm saying? Maybe if the specific rules are detrimental to my livelihood, but I'm a billionaire and I just have to shell off a few thousands of dollars to random people so I can continue to be a billionaire. I mean, fuck. That's probably what's gonna happen anyway. Sugar baby, not sugar daddy. Oh. Nah, I think I'm straight. I don't know what that means. A sugar baby? That means I'm under somebody, I have to do their bidding. Nah, fuck that. I guess it would depend. Like, I don't want to get on cam and say I'd be a sugar baby, but like, what do they want from me? I think that's what matters. If we're being 100% transparent, I think that's what matters. If they just want somebody to talk to, like a fucking therapist, I mean, hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'll do the deed. But if I gotta start doing fucking like Diddy shit and some freaky shit, like, nah, I'm straight, bro. I need my dignity. But $1 billion to be somebody's therapist? That doesn't sound too crazy. Right or wrong? I think it depends what they want. Dang, crazy work? No, bro. Listen to what I said. I didn't say I would do it. I just said it would depend. If anybody came up to me and said, yo, for $1 billion, I want you to do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to at least hear what it is. For $1 billion? And I have to ask myself, does that go against my moral compass? And if just talking to someone a couple hours a day, like, I mean, shit, I feel like I already do that. I get on stream and niggas ask me for advice. I ain't no fucking therapist, but you niggas ask me for advice. You know what I'm saying? I get paid $1 billion to do that. Okay, like, I'll do that. But now if you start saying I gotta go, I don't know, to like you know, them weird celebrity functions where they only wear masks and walk around naked and shit. I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm straight. How much is your moral compass worth? It's priceless. Everything has a price, Berto. Not everything, bro. Not everything has a price. Bro, like, there's just certain shit I can't do, bro. Straight up. But there's a lot of things I would do. Y'all just asking the wrong questions. Like, there's certain shit that I wouldn't do, but there's certain shit that y'all probably would be like, damn, Bert. And I'd be like, yeah, fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? For $1 billion. And I think the same goes for a lot of people. Y'all just asking the wrong questions. Y'all asking me like weird, freaky shit. Like, I don't want that on my soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that for $1 billion. But like, shit. My bad, Freaky Frog. No. All right. Y'all got me fucked up. You're misconstruing my words or not understanding it. That's the same thing that the dude from Killed John Wick's dog looks what happened to him if you watch the movie. I just hit rock bottom. It's only up for... Would you go bald for $1 billion though? Nigga, I would never have hair again for $1 billion. Easy. See, y'all... Nigga, I would never have hair again for $1 billion. What? Come on, man. That's like a where do I sign up type shit. For $1 billion? Would you give up a kidney for $1 billion? Yes. A kidney? Don't niggas donate their kidneys all the time and live like healthy, great lives? I'm taking that risk for a kidney. I mean, for $1 billion, and I just got to give off a kidney. What are these questions? These are layups. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not. That's easy. I wouldn't. You don't think I'd give up a kidney for $1 billion? How about both kidneys? Well, the question here's the better question is, can you live a healthy life with no kidneys? Let's see. This will be my answer, because if the answer is yes, in general, people born with kidneys or kidney dysplasia show no symptoms, lead full healthy lives, and may never discover they have solitary kidney. Does that answer the question? What? Let's look at this one right here. Chronic kidney failure is deadly without treatment. If you have it, you may survive a few days or weeks without treatment. Okay, so the answer is no. I can't live a healthy life without my kidneys. So I guess I wouldn't do that because there would be no point. Busy, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have no kidneys, you're dead, Berto. I didn't know that. I don't know. I mean, is it that crazy that I didn't know that? Because niggas donate one kidney. So there's a thought process in my head like, okay, you can give these bitches away like they hotcakes. But I guess you got to at least keep one. Because with none, you're cooked. You're chopped cheese. Busy said, yo, peep my song. Should I give another viewer a chance? Send it. I'll check it out. I got time today. Don't worry, I can see it on my side. I know Nightbot blocked it, but chat, place your bets. Do you think Busy's song's gonna be fire or is it gonna be ass? Place your bets, chat. All right. Where you at, family music reviews? This is starting to become somewhat of a regular. Yellow said ass. Yelena said let's see. DG said it's gonna be fire. All right, this shit's gonna be trash. That's what Thinker said. All right, let's see. Damn, Nightbot time Busy out for fucking 600 seconds. Can we bring him back? Damn, Nightbot, you snaked that nigga for no reason. All right, we got Busy. No face Busy. Let's see if this shit hard. What the fuck? My bad, bro. Okay. Look like he just posted it too.
Let me get this off my chest, bitch. I'ma put you down to rest, bitch. Pull up with my fire, you're my tech, bitch. Pull up with my fire, I'ma knock you off my checklist. Pull up with my fire, I'ma knock you off. Let me get this off my chest, bitch. I'ma put you down to rest, bitch. Pull up with my fire, you're my tech, bitch. Pull up with my fire, I'ma knock you off my checklist. Pull up with my fire, I'ma knock you off. I just want some racks back up, bitch. I just spent some bands on a new fit. I get so mad, bitch. I might just lose it. Yeah, I got a bad bitch. Yeah, she gon' shoot it. Yeah, I got a big chop.
Listen, bro, this shit sucks, dude. This shit's garbo. Not gonna lie. But I will say, you have a good voice. I feel like you have a good voice. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe you just need to play around with your sound a little bit. I feel like you might just need to like try some new beats or some shit. Cause it's like I hear the potential. Like I hear like you was gonna be able to like go crazy, but it's like you didn't though. You just didn't. And the beats like going in and out and shit. I mean, I don't know, bro. Keep working. But that shit was ass. Not gonna lie. Shit was fucking garbage. All right, y'all. Let's get into the next video. Spam up.
Where you at, Berto?
3, 2. BBLs are leaving their natural habitat. Something's off. I might be the best intro reader on YouTube, bro.
I didn't know how to describe it, but now I do. BBLs look like club outfits that you can't take off.
Why do you have a BBL and you work at T-Mobile?
I just feel like a BBL at 8 a.m., that's just too early.
BBLs don't really look good in a natural setting. Like, they don't really match the energy of the world.
It's such a life-altering experience when you see a BBL casually in, like, Target. Like, oh, mamas, what are you doing here?
There's a growing conversation online about something people are starting to notice in the light of day.
Seeing a BBL in public feel like seeing a Cybertruck on the road. Because, like, that ain't normal to see. Especially during the day. Like, it should be like a nighttime thing only, right?
And we've discussed time and place multiple times. Time and place for specific outfits, time and place for certain behaviors. But I never thought we'd come to a day where time and place would apply to a body.
BBL should never see broad daylight. I just couldn't have a BBL because what do you mean? I could no longer be a teacher. I can't work at a grocery store. They said that got BBLs, they can't live in Colorado because what the is a BBL doing in Colorado?
I think we need to be more specific. Now, I'm not a fan at all of anybody altering their body. I love my natural queens. You know, shout out to my natural queens out there. But if we're gonna be objectively honest, I think we're talking about the bad BBLs, like the BBLs where it's like, you know, them hoes that be walking around looking like ants. They body be fragile, but the behind is bigger than their entire body. You know what I'm saying? I think those are the ones where it's like, yo, what the hell is going on? Now, the ones where you can't really tell it's a BBL, I mean, shit, at that point, you would never really know.
And this is very new to me because the human body has never really been something that needed a proper setting. But now it seems that expectation is standard.
Why do y'all get a BBL to live in Nashville? You don't need it here.
Today, spotting a BBL in person is like seeing a shooting star. You know it exists, but when it actually shows up, it still kind of throws you off.
I just saw a BBL for the first time, like in person, and wow, I'm shocked.
Where y'all living? Because out here in Houston, these BBLs are everywhere. It's almost actually more rare to not see the shit. Y'all niggas must be living in Ohio and Utah and shit. Because out here in Houston, seeing a BBL is like goddamn seeing a cloud in the sky, bro. That's normal things.
Like in a good way.
Seeing BBLs in real life will always be so fascinating to me. Oh my gosh, that's a BBL. Like, oh my gosh, that person, that's a BBL. That is a real life BBL.
Holy culture shock.
Wow.
And BBLs aren't a brand new invention that just dropped last week, but the way people react when they spot one outside of its natural habitat is very telling. Because what does that mean? Who decided that? And why does it feel so easy for people to agree on it without even thinking twice?
Houston's out of control, Berto. Houston's been out of control. Yeah, but I'm also from Miami, though. So again, I just feel like BBLs, like we're having a conversation about, oh, whether we should do it right or wrong, blah, 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 stuff like that. It's like, okay, cool, we have that conversation, but it's kind of news to me that y'all niggas are like, yo, I've never seen a BBL before. Like, it's a rare Pokemon. No, like, that y'all really living like this? That's crazy to me. I seeing that shit every day.
Not in its ordinary habitat, like standing in a wild is truly different.
And within all the talk, the naturally built, no appointment needed bodies are starting to feel that heat too.
I wish I could take my butt off and go to work. You know what I mean? Because like, this is just too much. You know, like it just don't feel right. That's why I always got this cardigan. I got so many cardigans. I'll be respectful.
But what if I told you this conversation really isn't about the body? First, we need to tap into what this type of body has been presented to represent, because once you see it, you'll get a better understanding on why the reactions are so strong. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step.
My bestie. I already know she about to hit us with a brand deal. Oh, come on, man.
Mean that to sound more.
Y'all don't skip mine though.
Weirdo. It's really just to expose how certain features are isolated, emphasized, and made the main attraction, especially for financial gain.
What happens is the woman's body becomes hacked apart, dismembered in ads. So in ad after ad for all kinds of products, just one part of the body is focused upon. And this is, of course, the most dehumanizing thing you can do to somebody. Not only is she a thing, but just one part of that body is focused upon.
Now, there was one space where women could be ogled at, and it really just came with the territory, and that was the era where being eye candy was everything.
Throughout the music video era, we saw several transitions. We were growing as a culture.
In 2000, it became about the vixen.
We were the aesthetic. We were part of the fabric.
She had the curves, but she had the face. She had the attitude.
Women were getting paid like rappers.
I do want to note that at the height of the video girl era, the body was definitely a plus, but it wasn't everything, okay? In the most respectful way. These women were really just expected to be human wallpapers. From all genres of music, women were expected to stand there, look pretty, and occasionally do a little shimmying to make the music video more attractive.
19 years old, you're being thrown a check and say, stand next to Lil Wayne. I dare you to say no.
We made the video hot. We helped them sell records.
And you always want to see a pretty chick, you know, that feels like success, you know, that feels like money.
It was almost like a written rule that these women weren't there.
Controversial take. Not sure if this is it, but music videos don't hit the same no more, bro. I feel like nowadays, y'all young niggas really don't have the luxury of enjoying music videos anymore. Like music doesn't even hit the same no more. Much less music videos. There was a time where like niggas would be like, yo, this song just dropped. I gotta see the music video. I can't wait to see the music video. Music videos are kind of like, now. Like we don't even care. I mean, shit, I can't even remember the last music video I watched. I feel bad for y'all, bro. Everything sucks now, bro.
To take it all the way. Just be pretty, make the artist look like everything revolved around him.
The image of scantily clad women is supposed to affirm some image of masculinity, the man as the Mac, as this, you know, sexually powerful, virile example of manhood. And the idea is this man is so important and so powerful, and these women, conversely, are so dime a dozen that they don't matter. They're just eye candy. They're worthless.
But then eventually...
Soulja Boy music videos had me hype. And y'all already know how I get down with Soulja Boy, bruh. Pause. But that nigga, believe it or not, he was goated at one point, bruh. There was a time where Soulja Boy literally had the whole industry in the palm of his hand. And that shit was hard. That shit was hard.
Everything started to revolve around that ad. Well, those curves.
They've gotten to a point where it's just basically just ass and titties on the camera. I don't think I've seen a video in a long time where women aren't shaking their butts. You know, it's like, it's a must.
And instead of just keeping it at those curves, I should probably say that crack, because Nelly, in his prime, set a scene that made it obvious, making it very clear what you were supposed to be looking at and what that look meant.
A controversy surrounding rap artist Nelly led to an emotional meeting at Spelman College tonight. The discussion focused on hip-hop videos and how they portray women.
In the video, Nelly is seen swiping his credit card down a woman's backside.
I was very, very bothered, to say the least, about the video.
With lyrics that read, it must be...
comparing controversies back then to what the fuck we be dealing with now, bro, we have niggas putting hammers to face and call it looks maxing. And this was like hot news at the time. Like, yo, in a rap music video, a rapper swiped a credit card on Shorty's ass cheek. Bro, what the fuck is going on in the world, gang?
You're at cause it ain't your face. He completely shifted the narrative that video girls were just supposed to be a pretty face, and eventually the expectation didn't even need to be said.
When Buffy the Body came out, it started this whole thing with you had to have a big butt. You cannot come after Buffy the Body and not have a butt her size or bigger.
We didn't just see these figures in the music videos. It seemed like right as the sun went down, beautiful, bootylicious women spawned. They were at the nightclubs, the strip clubs, they were bottle girls, they were arm candy, they were on the corner. Let's be honest, there was a specific build that came with being one of these women.
All the dances are about ass. Too much.
Even though there's no studies to show that the fatter the ass, the more money the guy has, nonetheless, it doesn't stop them from trying.
I seen girls with perfect bodies, in my opinion, they were like, no, 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 no. I need to get more ass. I need to pump it up. And I'd be like, oh my God.
And without realizing it, that started to form a mental category in people's minds. Instead of just seeing these bodies, like it or not, they started to associate these bodies with a certain kind of environment. So, now that I painted that picture for you, you can imagine what happened when women outside of that environment started to desire the bodies that normally came with it.
I think music video changed the booty era.
When you look at music historically, there's always been songs that have celebrated more curvaceous figures.
There are certain actors and actresses in the media that are role models, and people want to look like their role models.
With the Nicki Minaj's and the K. Michelle's, you're seeing like this super exaggerated version of the big butt.
Everybody thinks they have to have a big butt to get put on.
I've discussed the rise in plastic surgery many times, so we don't have to go too in depth with that. But we all know how deep it goes. With these surgeries becoming more accessible, celebrities and influencers getting them, social media flooded with them, people advocating and promoting them.
Get the cosmetic procedure. Get the BBL, get the lipo, get the filler, get the facial balancing, get the PRP. I don't care what it is, get the cosmetic procedure.
That's terrible advice. Hell no. Don't listen to that.
I went down a whole rabbit hole on these BBLs, right? I looked at the befores and afters. Let these girls get a BBL. I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing right now. But when I see the before videos, I'm like, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. I'm glad you got that BBL.
It seemed like everywhere you looked online.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, girls be really girls' biggest haters, gang. These girls will get on here and say the most crazy shit and try to influence women to do the other most crazy shit, bruh. Honestly, y'all, queens, love yourselves. You guys are beautiful the way you are. And when we talking about BBL specifically, I don't care what your body type is. The gym works. The gym works. I promise you. And it's going to look better. It's going to feel better. And not like, even forget the look better. You genuinely, ladies, you're going to feel better when you earn that shit, bro. Like, I promise you. You're going to literally, like, understand that you could do anything. Even make your ass fat. Okay? Take it from Big Bert, man. Do what you want. Live your life. It is what it is. But don't be so quick to get under that knife. Y'all so young, man. And that's the bigger issue. Y'all so young doing this shit. Y'all ain't had no kids yet. Y'all ain't did nothing with y'all lives yet. You still living in your parents' house talking about, I need a BBL. Come on, man. I genuinely feel like the only people that should be considering BBLs and stuff like that, you're on the older end of the spectrum. Your body don't work how it used to. You know what I'm saying? You're older. It's harder for you to move around in the gym because you're just genuinely older. You probably had a bunch of kids already, 1, 2, 3 kids. And it's like, okay, I understand where you want to look a certain way and you can't, like, you literally aren't capable of doing what you used to be able to do when you're younger. But y'all girls getting in there and fucking ripping, you know, getting under that needle before you even hit goddamn 25. Still living with your parents. Hey, man.
And at least everyone had
just my opinion,
something done.
Hey, y'all, come with me to get a BBL at 19. It is surgery day.
I'm finished.
Holy.
But why are 18, 19-year-olds out here
Joy
getting
boy,
BBLs?
what up, man?
There are still just too many people out here getting BBLs for this to have been the last we will ever see of it.
So we both see how normalized and popular BBLs are, right? So if
Guys,
I see it and you see it, why does it still give wrong place, wrong time?
BBLs don't really look good in a natural setting, in real life, you know what I mean? Like, they don't really match the energy of the world, like on a regular day basis. Anything professional with a BBL, it doesn't really look good, you know what I mean? It looks like it's not supposed to be there.
Now we have social media reacting to these real life spottings of BBLs outside of their natural habitat.
That's just the 30 years you're feeling? Fuck! Bruh. You know what's crazy, bro? Like, I dead ass am about to turn 30 and I've actually, y'all fucking are getting to my heads, bro. That shit didn't used to bother me before, but that shit's starting to bother me, man. Everybody keeps bullying me that I'm gonna fucking turn 30 and my body gonna stop working, and now all of a sudden I'm having chronic back pain. I'm tired of y'all, man. Speak positivity into my life, please. I need it. I need it. My back hurts.
In the wild. And people are seriously treating the women that have them like animals spotted outside of their cage.
A BBL and walking is crazy work.
BBL and
this
walking.
shit about a car instead of a
Yo! Niggas be dead funny, but they be right though. How you went BBL on them and you walking everywhere? Damn! You went BBL and you can't afford gas, shorty?
Craziest BBL. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a video, but I'm gonna try.
Trooper, you tripping. Oh my.
And you can
No. No. We're not just gonna.
BBL. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a video, but I'm gonna try.
I ain't gonna lie, shorty. You might need to go to jail for this one. Shorty, this should be illegal. What the actual... Hold on. Let me hold my tongue before I get in trouble. What is this? Yo, this is what I was talking about though. This is one of them Queen Ant builds. This is crazy.
And you can imagine what happens when family...
And she's short. Was that a... All right, let me chill, bro. Was that a short person?
Friendly spaces are added to the mix too. If people feel uncomfortable seeing BBL...
Sorry, I'm pausing again. But be honest, chat. I know one of y'all freaky frogs are clapping that. I know it. Be honest. I'm talking to you. You know who you are. You know who you are. One of y'all going. Some of y'all are going. Some of y'all are going.
At a gas station, seeing them around their children creates an even bigger conversation.
But y'all don't see how weird and strange it
What
is
up,
to have
Heather?
a schoolhouse. Why do they have BBL teachers? I don't give a f. Y'all be like, oh, y'all judging these women? Yes, because why the f you gonna get a BBL, a fat, juicy ass stand in front of these kids?
I am not in support of people filming, going up to, bullying people who obviously.
Oh my God, Grandma.
Filming, going up to.
No, Grandma. Grandma. Grandma, what is this right here? Bomba glad Lord Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord.
Bullying people who obviously have these obvious figures.
Go ahead, say it again. Say it again.
But if y'all don't know what's happening in that video, basically them kids that you see in that video was walking behind a lady who has a BBL that they didn't feel was right. And they was just saying, these BBLs killing y'all. And she overheard them. So she decided to start recording them and asking them to repeat what they said. And was basically saying it's crazy because it's the young generation. It's
ready getting hit with the bazooka. Kaboom. Kaboom. Kaboom.
Even the kids that are being disrespectful towards people with their bodies that are not appealing.
Just because somebody looks peculiar to you doesn't give you free range to lose your manners. But BBL slander is at an
oh my god, no! Bro. That bitch stuffed a trash bag in her pants. This is bro. No. Oh my god. There's no way she wipes properly, gang. There's no way. There's no way she wipes properly, gang. There's literally zero chance. That thing has to stink. Lord, forgive me, for I am not trying to make anyone feel bad. I'm really not. But we do have to have a real conversation. That's crazy.
Time high, because when people see them in person, they feel out of place. And honestly, I don't even think people realize what they're feeling at first. It may just come across as bizarre before anything else, because you've seen it before, just not here.
I've worked with nurses who have had BBLs, and they walk around all day long just all in Meemaw's and Papa's face, knocking over the medication with the can't wrap up no bandages because they all wrapped up. It'd just be a mess. Why are you in here with all that?
When something familiar shows up in an unfamiliar space, it throws a lot of people off. And people are starting to pick up on something else that they can't quite seem to put their finger on.
Oh, I feel like Juke in chat said the lady with the green pants looked like a praying mantis. YouTube. Analytical purposes only. YouTube. Come on. Just an analysis. Not bullying.
BBL should only be for clubs. It's such a life-altering experience when you see a BBL casually in like Target. Like, oh, mamas.
A cute mantis.
What are you doing here?
Because praying mantises are cute. Exactly.
Should be at this section with the bottle. I don't know. It's just like
BBL should only be like for the club aesthetic, right? Because I just feel like a BBL at 8 a.m. that's just too early.
Remember earlier when I said, and without realizing it, that started to form a mental category in people's minds. Well, today, those mental categories aren't staying in their minds. People are boldly coming online and saying this.
Don't shoot the messenger, but we can't tell regular women from workers anymore. We can't tell. We can't tell hookers, strippers, escorts, whatever you want to call workers. We can't tell workers from good, wholesome, regular women anymore.
Okay, let's just sit for a second because this is probably one of the hottest hot takes I have ever heard, because now the conversation is looking a little different. Now people are assigning a role to that body. This has moved from you should only be seen in nightlife spaces to if you have it, you should be using it.
You know what I don't understand? Get this big ass BBL and don't
Do
want
not
to
fuck
twerk.
with that girl thinker.
Throw that shit. The you at a party. Twerk that butt off that back. I want to see some move.
Here's where the conversation gets a little more uncomfortable, because now it's people turning those assumptions into expectations. They assign where the body should be seen, they assign what the body should be doing, and if you connect the dots, you'll quickly learn that the assignment doesn't just stop at twerking.
If you got a BBL and you ain't tricking, you stupid. That's what BBL's for. If you got a BBL and you don't have OnlyFans and you ain't dancing and you ain't fucking in a car, you stupid.
BBLs is for tricking. I don't think y'all know that. The BBLs ain't for you go sit back on your job. You go get them BBLs and you ain't doing what you're supposed to do with them.
And I'm really shocked that people are boldly coming online and saying this, but are we really confused on how they got there?
If you're gonna get a BBL or a breast job or both, make sure it relates to the type of work that you're about to do. I'm walking into establishments, I'm supposed to be buying a product, now I want you. Cause you ain't here looking like a damn video vixen.
Because when we trace it back, this didn't just appear out of thin air. This is coming from years.
I don't know how I feel about that. Just cause a bitch got a BBL, she can't work a regular job? I mean, again, I think the conversation for me stays at bad BBL. Y'all already know my thoughts on the BBL overall. But if you're gonna get one, let's just make sure it's proportionate to your body and at least looks natural. Because I feel like we're not judging natural thick women. We're not judging natural thick women in their natural habitats. Like they naturally thick. Ain't nothing they can do about it. I know y'all all had a teacher that was thick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you be excited as fuck when she helping Timothy with his math problems in front of you. And you just sitting there like this. Shit, just, whew, you know what I'm saying? Just looking up like that. And then we also had that one teacher who breath always stank. Smell like burnt coffee when they come talk to you. Get all up in your face as just like trying to tell you what 2 + 2 equals. You like, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Please, watch out. So, you know, these are just canon events. And I'm not mad at beautiful women just being beautiful in they natural habitats. But, you know what I'm saying? We just got to keep it a stack. If your shit look crazy, like our praying mantis friend from earlier in the video, that's where it's like, that shit don't look professional in an unprofessional setting.
Of people seeing this exact body type in very specific context. So now when that same look shows up in everyday life, people don't separate the body from what they've been taught it represents.
BBLs will never give classy. They will never give classy, especially not the ones that the girls are buying. BBLs will always give, I sell it for a living. Like, okay, some girls get away with the skinny BBLs. When I'm specifically talking about, I'm talking about the girls with the thighs, those big, gigantic ghetto booties. They will never ever give classy.
When you have this look, the curves, the body, it may subconsciously tell people something you may or may not be trying to say.
There is this stereotype
enchanting mantis
with people that get BBLs and it's like, oh, you're getting BBLs because you're a prostitute. Oh, you're getting BBLs because you're this. Or you're getting BBLs because you want men. That is not true.
And it turns into this idea that once you have that look, people feel like they already know something about you before you even speak.
If I'm looking for somebody that is going to be the mainstay, it's probably not going to be a woman with a BBL.
Y'all already know we do not rock with Corey Holmes on this channel. This individual has said some heinous things. So I don't give a fuck what this nigga's talking about.
Because I know that's mental illness.
Berto, you should get a BBL. Yo, time walks out for a smooth 60 seconds. Time that nigga out.
I like looking at BBL when they wash up in the sink.
And it's a stigma a lot of women don't want tied to them. A lot of them just want to look good for themselves, and I respect that. But we live in a society that doesn't always respect that. So now, not only is the internet telling you that if you have the body, you shouldn't engage with society, you shouldn't step out into the world until the sun goes down, but they're also saying that your body should be
If I ever time you out for like a minute, just know I'm trolling. I don't really give a fuck.
Entire lifestyle.
Why would you get a life-threatening surgery to then go work a minimum wage job? A BBL is supposed to be an investment in your looks. And that investment is supposed to get you higher in the social hierarchy and into better paying jobs.
Now, to some women,
how are you guys getting BBLs working at Target? How did you pay for that? And then if you got somebody else to pay for it, wouldn't you have just rather get the money? Like if I was a girl working at Target and I was gonna finesse a nigga out of money, why would I then take that money and buy a BBL? Like these whole, like, again, I'm not supporting men taking advantage of, women taking advantage of lonely men. But if you're gonna do it, like do it right. Like you gonna take a nigga money, buy a BBL, and then still have to work at Target? Take the nigga money and at least just let it stack in your bank account, invest in a stock or something, like, or something that's gonna make you money. Like, bro, y'all hoes moving. Y'all not even doing it right. Y'all lucky I ain't a bad bitch. Y'all lucky I ain't a bad bitch in 2026. Whew, it'd be bad. Y'all lucky.
women, a BBL can be a surgery that can completely upgrade their self-esteem, maybe put a band-aid over insecurities. But there's another layer to this that a lot of people don't realize.
Joy Boy said you expecting too much from these hoes. Shit, you probably right, bro.
If you're upgrading your self-esteem, okay, just like how that booty got a lift, your environment, access, who you hang around, just your lifestyle in general, it seems needs to get a lift too.
In my head, if you have a BBL, that means that your life is paid for. I don't know why this whole time I've been under the assumption that if you go put yourself on the table knowing that you could possibly, that most of them, then whenever you wake up and you heal after 3 months, shouldn't you be rich now?
I thought a BBL was going to change my life. When I was selling clothing, I wanted to make sure that when I was modeling these clothes, I looked how I wanted to look in them. People are trying to emphasize like, oh, why would you think that unless you're in nightlife or you thought a man was going to, you know, scoop you up, baby. It's never been a better man. In my mind, I was thinking that, you know.
I hate, I'm not going to lie. Hate is maybe a strong word, but when girls get on here and say things like, it's never been about a man. Look, queen, I'm not Mr. Toxic Red Pill or nothing like that. I promise you I'm not. But can we all agree that everything we do at the end of the day, if you are going to the lengths to change your body, that is ultimately stemming from something that you're insecure about. That probably ultimately stems from you wanting validation from other men as a woman. The same way as a guy, I get in the gym and I put muscle on my body, yes, for my own self-confidence and validation. But to sit here and say that, oh, a woman's validation doesn't matter, like it's cap. Now, that also doesn't mean that I'm looking for fucking compliments out the ass, my nigga, like, but to sit here and say that I genuinely don't, like, I don't care about a woman, I don't care about what women think about me. It's like, no, I want to look better so I can feel more confident and ultimately be a more attractive and more appealing guy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. we all yearn for some type of validation. To say you don't is just, I genuinely think that's cap. I don't think there's any shame in that. And it's so weird to me when people try to be like, oh, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I think that's actually the lamest shit in the world. If you don't care what anybody else thinks, that means that you literally are like the type of person that doesn't really mesh well with, society. If you don't care what anybody else thinks, you probably don't have good relationships. You probably don't have a lot of friends because you literally are a selfish person. You don't care about what anybody else thinks. You're only about yourself. Me personally, I don't know if that's a crazy take or not, but it's like, you said that's looks maxing. I mean, again, looks maxing doesn't have to be inherently negative, bro. It's just people have turned it into like this toxic thing. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be the best looking version of yourself. There's nothing wrong with, wanting to be healthier. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be, more in shape. There's nothing wrong with wanting to put, the best clothes on when you leave your house. There's nothing wrong with these things. But people are taking it to the extreme to where, you don't need to fucking take steroids to get muscles. You don't need to get a BBL to get a fatter ass as a woman. You don't need to fucking put a hammer to your face to improve your looks in your face. Like, there's natural things that you can do and work hard. People want to take shortcuts, though. That's where things get toxic. That's where things get weird. There's nothing necessarily wrong with looks maxing, but obviously now when we say it, we think of the worst shit because people are doing the most heinous and disgusting things. But I've always said, you guys should want to be the best version of yourselves and walk around and feel confident and keep leveling up, man. But hey, I guess that's a conversation for another video, bro.
Body looks correct, more money for me and my business.
Now, that whole idea only works if you assume that having this body is sending a certain message.
It's the same way looks maxing and self-improvement is just like negative as fuck now. If you say looks maxing and self-improvement, like your brain naturally goes to like the most toxic version of it now because it's like, oh, he's red pill, oh, he's toxic masculinity. It's like, but in actuality, like, it doesn't have to be this negative thing.
Because it's not always doing that. The body alone is being taken as a signal, and that can get dangerous.
Imagine paying to overly sexualize yourself just to get offended when you get overly sexualized. I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly what these BBLs is doing to y'all. Y'all literally just asking for it at this point. And to get offended that a man wanna come up and talk to you knowing that your is sitting out abnormally from any other woman is kind of crazy. It's kind of mental, actually. Like, you know what you're doing at the end of the day. You're not stupid. So you can't be mad at the attention that you're getting and that you're attracting. You asked for it.
My thing is, how can you come to this conclusion for the women who surgically look like this? Because it's starting to sound like you're saying any woman who's built like this is just asking for it. And I don't like that. It's such a tricky topic that I'm quite literally walking on eggshells about, because in theory, it makes sense why people associate and tie these type of bodies into that nightlife lifestyle. But then it's like, now you're basically saying that the women that have these bodies need to trick themselves out or be streetwalkers because of their bodies. And then what about the women who naturally have that body? Are we going to start calling them natural born strippers? So
yeah. And that, I already made that point, and that just makes me feel like I should end the video right here, because now I feel like I've said everything that needs to be said. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. If you want to watch the rest of this, I leave the link to the original video in the description. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? My name's Berto. Where you at, Berto? I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone. Wvitsky. Let's keep it going, shall we? Are you a natural born stripper? What? As a thick chick, I want to say, what the fuck? I wouldn't be mad at you. Do you know any? I've only been to the strip club once in my life. And I was there because I was dragged there. I feel like strip clubs are so depressing. Like, genuinely, the one time that I went to a strip club... Oh, did Karama mess up my rug? When did he do that? The one time I went to a strip club, it was very depressing to, like, see how niggas are just in that hoe throwing money and being hypnotized by women that care nothing about them. Like, I would literally remember, like, I was people watching. I was with Feek. And me and Feek were literally just watching this guy with thick stacks of cash, just throwing his money, just like kind of like in a trance almost, like throwing his money. And the girl was like twerking on him and shit. And, you know, she was on top of him, twerking on him. But like her face was so like, she wasn't in it. You feel me? Like, versus like he's just like, oh yeah, oh. And I was just like, bro, that it was depressing to see. It was depressing to see because I was just like, here you have this girl who's just doing this to get the money, you know, and this nigga is just like, he's having the time of his life throwing his fucking 2 weeks of work worth of paycheck at this girl. I don't know, bro. It was depressing, and I was just, I will never, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I will never throw money in a strip club. I don't care. The only way I would ever throw money in a strip club is if the strip club paid me to be there. So you guys can clip this and save it. If you ever see me in a strip club down the line ever throwing money, it's because that money was not my money. And I got paid to do that. And I think it's like, I mean, it's just unethical. I'm not a thief. So if I'm in a strip club with like a group of people and I guess somebody gives me money to throw money, then fuck. It's not my money. But not my hard-earned dollars. Shout out to the strippers, though. I hope y'all get paid. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all do what you do. Hustle them niggas. Shout out to the strippers. All right. Y'all ready for the next one? Throw some ice cream money my way. That's what we need to do. I'm actually in the mood for a milkshake. I should get a milkshake. Anyways, come on, let's get into the next one, man. 3, 2, 1, spam up.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
Shooting your shot.
Whether it be in person or in the DMs. Shooting your shot, bruh, whether it be in person or in the DMs, is a canon event every guy should go through. Because in order to get what you want, you have to try and get it. I don't even know what I'm saying. When you shoot your shot, you need to have a bit of finesse, because if you're a little bit chopped like me and you put up a bad shot, then there's a chance you might get called a creep and get the police called on you. And instead of going on a potential date with a girl that you like, the only date you're attending is a court date for the following week for harassment. I am exaggerating a little bit, by the way. As long as you got good hygiene and you're not moving like a creep, it should be fine whether you get rejected or not, because the worst she can say is no.
Well, those days are over. I used to say that, and I used to say that with confidence to y'all. The worst that she can say is no, but I ain't gonna lie. Girls out here clip farming nowadays. They will dead hit you with the ill. They will dead hit you with the get the fuck out my face. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. 2026, the worst she can say is no, it's not a thing no more, bruh. It's not. But regardless of that, niggas do need to prevail and still shoot your shot. But understand that your pride might take a hit. Your pride might take a hit, bro. It's crazy. I used to get on here and tell y'all the truth, or what I thought was the truth. The worst she could say is no, but that's just not the reality anymore. Girls are out here clip farming, bro. Girls are out here clip farming. They will disrespect your ass.
Am I right?
What's your name?
Why?
I was just trying to get your Instagram.
No.
Oh my God.
Low-key, I might be wrong. Some of you might think that if you don't look like this, or this, that you got zero chance with any woman, which is not true at all. Like, looks are definitely important, and shooting your shot is probably...
See, she clip farmer. She didn't need to violate buddy with him, bro, like that. She did not need to violate like that, bro. That was disrespectful. Why, gang? I don't know, bro. She out of pocket for that. But again, I'm still standing on, as a man, you still got to do what you got to do. If you want something, go get it, bro. But the days of the worst she can say is no, those days are past us, gang. She definitely can say worse things than no, bro.
Way easier if you're tall and look good, but at the same time, it is still possible to make some shots, even though you might be a little bit chopped. But of course, it does require more effort. And talking about effort, birds be doing the absolute most when it comes to shooting their shot and securing a potential mate. Yo, and I like how the female birds always look so unimpressed, like she's not even looking at him. Shooting a bad shot can not only get you in trouble with the law, but even worse, it could get you sent to the girls' group chat. And this usually happens when you slide in the DMs with an extremely risky text. When you send a risky text, we all know that moment where you click send, immediately turn off your phone, and start running and pacing around the house thinking about the bullshit you just sent. And by the way, I highly advise you guys to not send your meat. I repeat, do not.
Alright, bro. If you're fucking sending your meat, man, I think honestly, we need to check your phone, because you might need to go to jail, gang. Anyone, like, I don't care what level shooter you are. If you just getting in the game, bro. If you think the best play to get a woman's attention is to send them a pic of your Johnson, nigga, you're actually fried in the brain, and whatever negative things happen to you, I'd argue that you probably deserve it, gang. Like, what? You know what's crazy? I wouldn't say friends, but I did know somebody back in high school that was their method, bro. And all the girls literally would just clown him. Literally just be like, yo, bro, this nigga be sending pictures of his shit. He thought that shit was so hard. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's wrong with some of you niggas. Some of you niggas are actually fried in the brain. That's never the play. That shot will never go in. Never. Never. That type of shot's gonna take you out of the game instantly. Flagrant foul. All four of them gone.
Send your meat, bruh, because if it leaks and a screenshot gets sent to the group chat, you're cooked. It's GG's. The whole entire...
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga explaining it like this is not even the worst of it. It's just actually loser activity.
Our lobby's gonna know what your meat looks like. After that, you gotta move to El Salvador and change your name to Alex Rodriguez.
Let me actually just give you guys some advice. Never send a pic of your Johnson ever in life. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I don't care how spicy things are going. I don't care what she's sending you. I'm literally telling you, as a guy, there's no real reason why you should be sending anything. Let me just actually break this down in the most like. Let's move past the fact that you shouldn't just be sending your shit to no random ass girl. Don't do that. Period. Okay? But now you're actually with a girl, she likes you, you know what I'm saying? She's sending you spicy pics, you know what I'm saying? You're liking it, and then she's like, "What about me? Send you me." Don't do it, bro. Because girls are majestic creatures, you know what I'm saying? They can get creative with it, different poses, different angles. What the fuck are you gonna do? Just slap pic. It's not cool. Like, you're just gonna look stupid. You're literally just, a girl sends you a pic, and she looks sexy, she look majestic, she got different angles, she doing all types of shit, you're just gonna look dumb as fuck. So every time you think about sending a picture of Yo Johnson, just think to yourself, it's not going to look the way it does in your head, bro. Like, your dead ass is gonna look dumb as fuck. You can't even get creative with it. Girls can get creative. So just genuinely, most of y'all can do, most you could do is helicopter spin, and even that's dumb as fuck. That's literally dumb as shit. You think a girl is gonna be more attracted to you if you send a picture of you spinning your shit? By the way, now this is another random tangent. I recently have discovered that girls do not understand the male body at all. Girls do not understand the male body at all. Like, I don't know if this is TMI, but like, I just remember being with a girl and her literally thinking that us as guys do shit like that. No guy does helicopter trips. That shit would actually hurt. That shit's like, girls literally think you guys go in the mirror and just be fucking doing stupid shit. Like, no guy ever does that. Like, stuff like that actually hurts. Girls don't understand the male body at all. This is crazy. Crazy tangent though. I'm just gonna change my battery and let the video play.
To be fair though, it does depend on the size and shape of your meat, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if Marlon got leaked, it would probably just multiply his aura by an impeccable amount.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like 13. Like 13 best to the left.
Woo! 13?
Yeah.
When it comes to sliding into a girl's DMs, I feel like the best way would be to reply to her story with a question just like this. And after that, try start a small convo. And if she's responding with good energy and not taking 19-hour naps in between each text, from there you can compliment her. And it should be good from there. I'm not gonna lie, I have never tried this shit. You guys are gonna have to test my method for me. And the worst way to slide into a girl's DM, besides sending a freaky text off rip, has gotta be sending them a pickup line. 9 times out of 10, pickup lines do not work at all.
Pickup lines don't work. Pickup lines, bro, just be normal, gang. Don't do pickup lines. Don't fucking be overly thirsty. Just be normal. Just be normal. If you're gonna do the DM method, the best way to go in DMs is slide up on whatever the fuck they got going. Excuse me. So if, like, I don't know, you see they're at a concert or something. I don't know. This is off the top, but if you see them post something on their story that you genuinely can start a conversation on that sounds authentic and feels authentic without forcing it, that's the best way to get slide into girls' DMs. And then anything else, I think in person is the best method, bro. You see a girl in person, shoot your shot. Again, like I said, she can say worse things than no. But if you're not a fucking weirdo and you've done things like work on yourself, you look presentable, you have a decent physique, you come across confident, chances are it's gonna go fine, bro. Get in, get out, secure the number, set up the date. Conversation shouldn't last more than 5 minutes. That's it.
Will most likely get screenshotted and sent to the girls' group chat. Like, unless you look like Marlon, the odds of you succeeding with a pickup line are extremely low.
This nigga keep glazing Marlon.
As a matter of fact, if you do look similar to Marlon, you could conjure up the riskiest and freakiest text on earth, and the shot would go in no matter what. It's green every time. Anyways, bruh, moving on from risky texts and sliding into
I will say though, if a girl is interested in you, everything becomes way more easier. And that's why, again, looks maxing and, becoming the best version of yourself, there is some truth to it, but we've already talked about it. You don't need to be toxic about it, but you do want to be very presentable as a man, because the more attractive you are, obviously, the more comfortable the girl's just naturally going to be around you. I mean, shit. Think about it backwards. For all my brothers out there, I mean, would you want to talk to a chop shit or fine shit? So the closer you are to fine shit, the higher chances you have of bagging the designated target.
DMs. The situations where real character development is made is by shooting your shot in person. This could be asking out your crush to prom, chatting game to a girl at a party, or just going up to someone out in public and letting them know that you find them attractive. Like I said earlier, it's very important to have some finesse when it comes to shooting your shot in person, because the stakes are infinitely higher compared to sliding in the DMs. Unlike social media, a block button or having the option to leave you unseen or delivered does not exist in.
And you'll be surprised, like the most attractive girls that you guys thirst over and will ghost you in the DMs, they'll actually are way more open to giving you a shot in person, because niggas be forgetting that girls get nervous too, bro. Like they're human beings too, nigga. So all that red flag and all that fucking like, oh, nonchalant shit, all of that goes out of the window when you're having a in-person interaction. It's just whether if you're leaving a good first impression or not. You can literally, a girl can have 1 million followers on Instagram, super all the male validation in the world on the internet, but guys don't really go up to her in person because, again, if she looks good, niggas be pussy, bro. I promise you, go shoot your shot in person. That is the best way to get a girl, because, again, especially the more attractive she is, the more intimidating she is. Like, guys aren't going up to her because niggas are pussy. Niggas be really scared to shoot they shot. And you the one guy that actually has the confidence to go up and, you know, be normal too and don't be weird. Chances are you might actually have a way better shot than a lot of these people. Now, obviously, if she's just a piece of shit human being and is only looking for fucking, I don't know, money, cars, and status, then, I mean, that's a whole different conversation. But you wouldn't know that. You can't assume that just by looking at somebody. You got to get to know people.
In real life. And if you get rejected, you're just gonna have to take it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Now you may be thinking, if you want to shoot your shot in person, it would be better to know if she's interested in you before you do so. And the problem with that is, it's too fucking hard to tell. Like, girls are the absolute worst at giving hints. And if you misinterpret a hint from a girl and try to shoot your shot,
especially girls that are strangers,
you already know it's GG's. Girls gonna look at you like you just slimed out half of their bloodline, and in her mind, that look she was giving you was her trying to shoot her shot. And on the flip side, a girl could look at you deep in your eyes like this and act all nice and shit around you, and once you shoot your shot, she either has a boyfriend or is not interested in you in that way. And while researching for this video, along with questioning the possible hints girls could give guys that they like, I stumbled across this very TikTok.
Here are some of the fucked up ways that girls will hint that they like you. Sorry ladies for exposing us in advance. Liking your Instagram picture or viewing your Instagram story. We fully take that as we shot our shot, and if you don't do anything, it's like, that's on you.
Like, there's no way a girl simply viewing your story can be seen as a hint, because liking your story,
I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty valid though. Girls are pretty damn intentional. Like, when girls don't care about you, they are going to go out of their way to not show you any interest. So I can pretty confidently say that a girl liking your story and viewing your story, that's a shot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because it doesn't take long for a girl to recognize if she's interested, especially on a social media level. She's gonna know if she's interested just by looking at your profile pic. She's not gonna click your story or nothing if she doesn't, because I'd imagine, I mean, if you ain't got no post up on your Instagram, I mean, I'd argue if you have any interest in the dating scene, post some pictures. I'm not saying you need to be a goddamn influencer, but like, bro, some of y'all niggas be having SpongeBob as your profile picture on Instagram, and you haven't made an updated post since your sixth grade prom, and wonder why you can't get girls. You over here sliding in a girl's DMs with SpongeBob as your profile picture and sixth grade prom photos up, like, and you're 21 years old. Yeah, nigga, no girl is going to fucking like you, bro. At least not from social media. You know what I'm saying? So get some pictures up. I'm not saying you need to be a fucking influencer, but get some pictures up, good looking pictures or whatever. And just off of that alone, if you pass her attraction test just by looking at you, her looking at your story and liking anything, yeah, she's shooting a shot.
I guess that could count as a hint, but at the same time, it doesn't really mean much. Surely her next hint would make some sense, bruh.
Thinking about you and just kind of hoping you get like the brain signal, and if you don't, we're like, I guess it just wasn't meant to happen.
Okay, bro, I'm actually at a loss of words. Shawty out here talking about brain signals. Apparently, bruh, we gotta have telekinesis in order to find out if a girl likes us. I definitely feel like the world would be a better place if girls made the first move. They would probably have an 100% success rate as well. Like, I'm not trying to play Blue's Clues. I'm not a detective, bruh. And also, there is no way I'm trying to get intimate with a girl unless they verbally tell me that they like me in some way. I'm not trying to get any allegations, you feel me? A girl could give all the hints she wants, and I won't even think about making a move until it is 100% confirmed that they like me. Like when I see an attractive girl in public, I just take a quick glance at them for a second, and I just keep it pushing. And I'm sure you guys can agree on this as well. I'm trying to level up a little bit first, before shooting my shot. Like once you graduate high school, you're competing with guys with full-on houses and supercars. So if you're in high school right now, just know that you got it kinda good. Like the worst that can happen is if you shoot your shot at a girl in your class and it goes wrong and you have to go through the awkwardness of seeing them every single day. Even though I hate the idea of shooting your shot or cold approaching a girl in person, doesn't mean I haven't tried it a couple times before. There was this one game me and my homies used to play when we were bored. We didn't really have a name for it, but when we wanted to play it, one of us would say, let's run it back. The game consisted of us putting our names on a wheel, spinning the wheel, and whoever's name it landed on had to shoot their shot or do a cold approach on our...
Yeah, bro. Shit. We still kind of played this game to this, I would say to this day, because most of my homies are wifed up. But for the most part, there was a game we used to call just point and shoot. Just point and shoot. And you out with the homies, and it's literally like, hey, bro, the rule is no matter what, I don't care who it is, if I point, like, and this is just getting your shot up. This is just getting your shot up. Mind you, we're not talking about taking it anything further. Like, I tell y'all, go hold conversations to get better at shooting your shot. So and you can do this practicing on people that you're not even really attracted to like that. You could do this with the friends. Just be like, hey, bro, go shoot at her right quick. Go talk to her. Go talk to her. And, you know, with your homie, and they do the same to you. They'd be like, all right, no, you go over there. Go talk to her. Go talk to her. Go get her number. And it's like, these are just cool ways that you could just, one, it's going to help your social skills. And you could just have fun with it, bro. Like, it doesn't need to be that deep. Mind you, everybody that you have a conversation with doesn't have to be your wife, gang. Like, it's just conversations. Get your conversation skills and your social skills up. And, you know, the more confident you are, obviously, the better chance you have at actually getting the girl that you want.
Random girl. When we played this game, we always did it at a college or university campus to ensure that all the girls that we would talk to would be over 18. And bruh, you're probably expecting me to tell a cooked story about me shooting my shot at a girl, but if I'm being honest, I haven't really had anything crazy happen to me. Like, it was either I was able to get their number and we just had a normal convo, or they just said that they had a boyfriend. But I do got one interesting story when I played this game. If you got selected by the wheel to run it back, you would usually have to do a cold approach by yourself. But sometimes, if everyone in the group agreed on it, you could get another person to put you on to a girl. And this was mainly done.
That's lame as fuck. That method is patched. I think there was a time, I don't know exactly what time it was, but that method has been patched for a long time. My homeboy wants to talk to you. That shit's lame, because that's just gonna signal that you were too pussy to go and shoot your shot yourself. So you sent one of your friends who also doesn't know this person to be like, hey, my friend over there, who's a grown-ass man, by the way, thinks you're cute. Like, that shit's gotta be vaginal repellent. That's not W plays. Don't do that.
Through getting one of the bros to go up to the girl that you like and getting them to say some shit like, my friend over there thought you were cute and he's trying to talk to you. A majority of
terrible plays. Don't run this one. Don't run this one. Actually rip this one out the fucking rule book and throw it away, gang. Nah, you don't want to run this.
If my shots were done solo through a cold approach, but I did use this particular method this one time. I saw this pretty Asian girl walking near the library and I told my homie Jay to put me on. And as he was talking to the girl to put me on, I was just sitting down on the bench on my phone just trying to act like I'm not aware of the situation.
Yeah.
When Jay called me over to the girl, I ended up telling her that she was pretty, and from there we just had a normal convo. But when it came to getting her contact details, instead of asking for the Instagram, number, snap, I asked for the email. Yeah, bro, I don't know.
Alright, yeah, I'm done with this video. This nigga said he asked for an email. Hey, it was a funny video. If y'all want to watch the rest of it, the link is in the description. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a satire video every once in a while, but I'm not about to get on here and co-sign asking for emails. You niggas, y'all really be doing anything. Y'all, that is self-sabotage in ways I don't even know. Like, y'all are trying to lose. Y'all shooting at the wrong basket. Hey, man, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family. Link in the description. And join the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. I'm gone. Bro, watch the last part of the video. It's not done. The funniest part is coming. Damn, bro. I already ended the recording, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really could have stuck that shit through, though. Now I'm looking at it. It's 18:17, and the video is 8 minutes and 38 seconds long. I low-key hold. I hold bad. My bad, y'all. Funny video, though. Ish. Wasn't that funny, but got some talking points off. That patience getting thin, big 30 creeping. I mean, bro, that nigga said he got the girl's email. That shit just made me like, all right, bro, watch out. Honestly. Berto, I'm very selfish. That's how to fix it, gang. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? How many vids have we recorded? We've only recorded 3. I must have been yapping my ass off. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Three long ass vids, gang. You right. Juke's ready for some dispatch, yeah? Should I do this one video? There was a D Green video on Reggie that I wanted to watch, but it's kind of old now. Maybe I'll just let it go. Maybe I should just let it go. Let it go. Honestly, there's one more vid that I do want to watch, though. We're going to watch this last one. I think it's going to do good on YouTube, so I do want to watch this. It's probably a slower one, but good conversation nonetheless. And it's a more relationship type of video, so I think we'll enjoy it. Dispatch can't be that long of a game, Berto. Bro, I keep pulling. I think we're almost done. But I low-key hold. That's why I'm running it back again today. Also, y'all, I'm not going to announce it yet because I want to practice it first. Make sure that I actually like it. But I've worked on the content schedule that I was telling y'all about. So, again, I'm not going to make no announcements because I think I hate making announcements and then having to switch it up. So there's really no reason for me to announce it to y'all. But I've made a content schedule and I'm going to be trying it out this week. And if that works, I will then start announcing that to y'all and start promoting it across the different platforms so that we can all be on the same page. All right, spam up. Let's go.
Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto? Where you at, Berto?
3, 2. When's the balding gonna kick in? Yeah, time him out for a smooth 60 seconds. Women are dirty, understanding their dark desires.
I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is PsycHacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the topic of today's short talk is women are dirty. Now, I don't mean that they're physically dirty. I mean that women's minds are full of dirty, dark, and twisted desires. To be fair, men's minds are the same way, but men already have a reputation for this. Girls, on the other hand, are presumed to be made of sugar and spice and everything nice. And I'm here to tell you that is
not true. It is all cap. The thing is, girls have a reputation to uphold. Now, in 2026, it has been getting shaky, though. We have seen that some of these girls are starting to move around and act like they niggas. But, you know, for our beautiful queens out there that still like to move with class, the reality is girls get horny too, bruh. Girls want to clap too, bruh. And that's why shooting your shot is not, that's like, you need to just shoot your shot, gang. You literally just need to shoot your shot. You be overthinking so much stuff in your head. Now, don't be a fucking weirdo. You don't go up to a stranger and be like, oh, can I clap your cheeks? Some of y'all be doing weird shit. She's a lady at the end of the day. You need to respect her, you know what I'm saying? Get to know her, warm her up, make her feel comfortable, and, you know, see where things go. But chances are, bro, I promise you, the way you be looking at girls and walking around like, God damn, she look good, man. Boy, oh, you don't think she's doing that to you, nigga? You don't think girls aren't walking around thinking the same fucking thing? Boy, you must have lost your mind.
far from the truth. So we can consider this an extension of an episode I made a while back called Every Woman is Two Women, in which I attempted to explain that every woman carries at least two personalities inside of her. One is the public-facing persona that she uses when she goes to work and rides the bus and engages with her friends and family. And the other is the bedroom persona that comes to life behind closed doors. And it's very difficult to make accurate predictions about the bedroom persona simply by viewing the public-facing persona. That said, we can make some reasonable generalizations derived from psychological truths and observed behavior at like the population level. When we look at these sources, we see that women's desires are much more socially unacceptable than they are typically considered to be, and that these socially unacceptable desires tend to cluster around fairly predictable themes. First and foremost, let's examine what we might consider the prototypical feminine romantic fantasy, namely Beauty and the Beast. Beautiful Belle explores her Stockholm Syndrome kink and falls in love with her monstrous, aggressive captor, despite his grotesque appearance. The conventional interpretation of this story is that the purity and patience of Belle's love transformed the inhuman beast into a handsome gentleman who she was somehow able to perceive beneath the surface. It's what's on the inside that counts, right? But this interpretation lacks parsimony. It's actually more straightforward to posit that Belle fell for Beast because he's beastly, it's in his name, not despite the fact he was beastly. Let's consider. We often speak of nefarious men who see women purely as objects of sexual conquest, men who are solely interested in adding another notch in their belts, as it were. However, this is not an exclusively gendered practice. Women also see men as objects of conquest, albeit potentially a conquest of a more emotional or psychological variety. Women can and do desire to conquer men, and the paramount conquest of a woman is domesticating the bad, dangerous, unbreakable man into her pet. I'll say that again. The paramount conquest of a woman is domesticating the bad, dangerous, unbreakable man into her pet. This is the challenge that women pine for. They're like horse whisperers on the lookout for the Mustang no one else can tame. This is the female equivalent of the challenge depicted in, say, Dangerous Liaison, in which Valmont seeks to seduce the chaste and engaged Cecile. The fact that one conquest is more or less sexual and the other is more or less emotional is kind of beside the point. In fact, because it's emotional, such a conquest is much more likely to be complete and enduring relative to a sexual one. And if we understand Beast's monstrosity to be a feature, not a flaw, with respect to Belle's attraction, a lot of otherwise mystifying female behavior starts to make sense. Belle is into bestiality. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. She could pick any man in a 50-mile radius, and she chose an animal. And
that makes sense, though. I mean, again, bro, I think the bigger, like, underlying tone here is also, well, maybe not for every single woman, but it's kind of like the overall saying, girls don't like nice guys. You know what I'm saying? This is how, like, the stereotype of nice guys finish last. Girls like the bad boy. Girls like, you know, the edgy guys. Again, bro, I feel like all women, to a degree, like somebody that's exciting. You know, then that comes in different shapes and forms. Like me personally, I'm more of a chill type of guy. I'm not the type of nigga that's fucking going out every weekend, super crazy lifestyle, you know, popping out everywhere. But there's different experiences that you can provide for a woman, and a lot of it is mental. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is like, how do you stimulate a woman's mind? So I think the parallel here, when we're talking of, when he's making the example of like, Bella could have been with any guy. Bella could have been with, you know, there's 50 guys around, but instead she chose an animal. Because she chose the animal because that is the nigga that stimulates her mind. Because regardless of what a girl says, a girl will always say, oh, I like nice guys. I like guys that are super this and super that. And maybe there's some truth in that because they don't want a guy that's disrespecting them. Nobody wants to be with a fucking asshole. But they also are always going to ultimately end up with a nigga that stimulates their brain.
This, of course, is why the story has to end when it does, with the transformation of Beast into a gentleman. After all, if she fell in love with a monster, how long do you think she'd be interested in a gentleman? She could have had one of those from the get-go and spared herself all the trouble.
Berto sounds like he doesn't like water. What does that even mean? Explain that one to me, bro. I didn't even understand that.
Belle has succeeded in her conquest, but in so doing, she has undermined the basis of her own attraction. So I don't have high hopes for the longevity of that relationship. We undermine the bases of our own attraction to our own detriment. Just like Don Juans lose interest in a woman after they possess her physically, the Belles of the world lose interest in a man after they possess him emotionally. They want to tame the bad boy, but when they succeed in doing so, they are no longer interested in him. And they typically have no compunction about moving on to more exciting opportunities. Introducing my Mad links are in the description.
Shit.
Now, we have to remember that this heartwarming tale of conquest and bestiality is the all ages version of the story. When we approach content that is created exclusively for adults, we see these themes even more clearly.
All right, DJ,
romance novels constitute the majority of best-selling fiction today, with over 60% of Kindle bestsellers coming from that genre, a figure that is largely driven by the popularity of romantasy books in which romance and fantasy elements are blended together. And who are the male protagonists in these works of fiction? You already know the answer. You guessed it, monsters. The most mainstream examples here typically involve run-of-the-mill monsters, creatures like vampires and werewolves, whereas the choice of species grows increasingly outré as you make your way off the beaten path. For instance, a very popular example these days is Morning Glory Milking Farm, in which a young millennial woman gives hand jobs to minotaurs in order to pay off her student loans, eventually falling in love with one of her bullheaded clients. Trust me, women's hear me outs are far, far more deviant than men's. But our society...
Because honestly, girls are a lot more complex than niggas, bro. Like, most guys be basic, bro. Most niggas be simple. Hey, I like a pretty face. You know, some guys like, you know, fun bags. Some guys like big butts. You know, some guys like a combination of both. But that be it. That'd be like the peak of a nigga fantasy. Most niggas. You know, obviously we got some Diddy ass niggas out there who, you know, they need the baby oil and they want to watch their girl get hit by another nigga. If that's you, bro, weirdo. You know, speak for yourself, gang. But I would say that's like the peak of most niggas' fantasies. Girls, though, bro, how many of y'all have actually had a conversation with like girls? Girls will talk about, oh, I want to get clapped on the balcony, hanging off 1 foot, holding on by this shit. They want to get choked. They want to get tied up. They don't want to see shit. They want, like, bro, girls' fantasies be on some whole other shit, bro. Y'all not ready to have that conversation though. Oh, that some of y'all are not there yet in life. Oh, my bad. I forgot that y'all didn't know that I'm
29 years old.
Grown man, by the way. Let's go.
More or less completely disavows that these desires exist. Speak to them directly, and you're much more likely to get slapped or hit with an HR complaint than to find a willing and eager participant, which is probably why women are increasingly retreating into a private world to satisfy them. And this doesn't stop with text-based fantasies that they read for the story. For instance, women's use of pornography has absolutely skyrocketed in recent years. Whereas pornography functionally used to be an exclusively male space, women now constitute around 40% of all consumers of that content. It's basically half and half. And we know from their revealed preferences that the types of pornography that men and women tend to consume exhibit marked distinctions. For example, pornography that depicts violence against women is far, far more likely to be consumed by women than by men. Hitting, slapping, humiliation, even simulated rape. These are some of the dark fantasies associated with the kind of deep submission.
He's making a point, but let's not take that to heart. YouTube. Again, just gotta, you know, YouTube doesn't like to fuck with me. This is public on YouTube. Analytical purposes only. Come on, man. 400-something thousand views, been on YouTube for 3 months. No problems here. So no problems for me. Analytical purposes only. We're learning, like in class, sitting down, student listening to a teacher.
Submissiveness for which women cannot find a socially acceptable outlet in today's day and age, especially in a culture in which describing women as anything other than powerful and dominant is functionally viewed as misogynistic. These desires have not been extinguished. That's not how desires work. They have simply been pushed below the surface into a psychic space where even many of the women themselves do not understand them.
Yeah.
In any case, all of this can be understood as a kind of antithesis to the looks-maxing trend in many male circles today. You don't have to go to Korea and get a facial to get laid, my dude. Being pretty and attractive can help you get girls, yes, but paradoxically, so can being ugly and repulsive. Like being rough, rugged, burly, beastly, monstrous, even to the point of being repulsive, seems to exert a strange power over women.
I mean, I've been saying this, bro. I've been saying this. Again, I'm always going to thrive and, vote for you guys to be the most attractive version of yourselves. But at the end of the day, be yourself, gang. You will be surprised how many girls are into heavier niggas, hairier niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself, bro. That is the most attractive thing you can do to a woman, I promise you, because they can smell that insecure shit from a mile away.
This could potentially be an artifact of sexual dimorphism. If prettiness signals femininity, then what is diametrically opposite to that, in this case, ugliness, would signal masculinity. As a man, you actually don't have to be good looking to get women, though of course it helps. And
most niggas, mind you, I'm saying this as, like, obviously I believe in myself, and I don't, as far as I'm concerned in my adult life, I don't have any problem getting women. But like, I'm gonna be real, I don't think I am conventionally the most attractive guy. I don't have like the almond eyes, I don't have the perfect jawline. Like, my face card isn't the face. Like, those guys that you see on TikTok, those like cringy TikTok niggas that be like taking selfies and shit. I know I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I thrive and strive in ways that I feel unique to me. Whereas, whether it's my personality, my looks, whatever, like the way I dress, the way I carry myself, my confidence, So again, it's really just about working towards your strengths and being the most authentic version of yourself, right? Because again, not everybody's gonna be born with the perfect eyes and the perfect symmetrical jawline and all that shit that you can't control. Versus, I feel like the uniqueness of how you are as a nigga, girls be attracted to that too. So you over here trying to work against what is making you unique, it's like you're honestly shooting yourself in the foot.
End this episode by putting a thought into the minds of every man out there. My guys, every time you get nervous about approaching...
What does that mean to be unique, though? I mean, bro, in a world where guys are literally hammering their face, it's like, I joke about it all the time. So motherfuckers be saying I look like Sid from Ice Age. Like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, my eyes are further apart on my head. My teeth are kind of crooked. Like, obviously, these are things that I can't control. I mean, maybe I could have got braces, but somebody would also argue that's what makes me unique. Like, somebody might think that some people are probably gonna like the way that my teeth are, like I've told y'all plenty of times that that's one of my insecurities. Like, I want to go get my teeth done whenever I get some money, but it's just like, I've also had people like, oh, I love your smile, it's cute. So it's just like, again, bro, that your uniqueness are the things that are just, it's just you know what I mean? Like, the way your nose is shaped, the way your ears are shaped, the way you do your hair, like, your uniqueness is just you know what I'm saying? And working into what makes you rather than trying to change shit or hide it or fucking, and I think women do this a lot, like little cute things that, us as guys, we find attractive in them. They so quick to try to go change that shit or alter it and, get surgery and stuff. It was just like, bro, like, no, like, those are the shit that we was attracted to in the first place.
A woman, every time you think that she is out of your league, just remember, she has fucked an uglier man than you. So buck up. What do you think? Does this
video, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Every once in a while, I'm going to bring y'all one of these, like, more deeper conversations type of video, because I feel like, again, it's cool to look at memes and drama all day, but sometimes you need to just sit down and learn some new shit and hear from somebody using big words, and then have a less smart individual like me break it down in a way that y'all can understand, because I understand everything he said, you know what I'm saying? But I can't articulate it the way he said it. I'm gonna articulate it with the way I be saying it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all. Look at me trying to cope. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. My name is Berto. Where you at, Berto? Join the Where You At family so you never miss a live stream reaction. I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone. Look at the description. Come on. Join the Twitch streams. I'm waiting. You clicked it yet? Good. You playing the game today? Yeah, I'm about to play that shit right now. W react sesh. All right. You should play a multiplayer game. I'm really trying to speed run through these games that I've been blowing off for so long now. So we'll get to that ASAP. But that nigga blue balled us last time, left us on the best part. Oh yeah, I did do that. Come on. Berto will never play Dispatch. I'm playing Dispatch right now. What are you talking about? Oh, never beat Dispatch? Nah, bruh. I'm locked in. Dispatch is my top priority right now as far as gaming. And then I'll probably, for my own personal, like, I want to beat Resident Evil. But, oh man, it's just so long and I'm so behind. How many more episodes do we got? We're right here, right? We're almost done. We're almost done. I only got two. We only really. You didn't finish Resident Evil? Nah, but I'm so far behind though. All right, come on.
I'm sorry, my poor boy. That's it. There's my boy. There's my good boy. Who's a good boy? Beef is.
Is there a mic on this? Hey! Hey, can you hear me? The fuck are you doing?
Oh, not much. Just looking for your stupid
Oh, they
ass
went?
somewhere on this big-ass boat. This one must have dropped a pin in the supervillain group chat, because this place is crawling with dipshits.
Shit.
They don't know where it is either.
You know who's not good, Beefy boy? You know who's a real pain? Fizzy. Get out of there now.
Look, you're disappointed, I'm disappointed. I'm sure Chase will have some shit to talk, but I'm here, and this is our last chance of getting this thing.
Okay, This girl low-key a real one though, ain't
the
it?
System, I can trace the energy signal. Check the manifest.
Something would be great. Yeah, let's start with something.
Oh shit, we hacking. Let's go. Haas, 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 Haas. Oh shit. This looks like the hardest hack we've done. What's going on here? Up, side. Okay. Us. This music makes it feel like I'm running out of time or something.
Shit, need the password.
Up, side. Come on, I've been got the password, gang. The hell?
Hey, I'm getting a huge energy reading coming from the captain's quarters.
Right, and I'm supposed to know where that is?
See that tower?
The biggest one. It's at the top. Oh, perfect. So you want me to cross this active battlefield?
Look, I didn't want you to do any of this shit.
I get it, okay. Jesus.
Keep your eyes peeled for Visibit. Looks like she might know something we don't.
Nah, shit. Just stay invisible.
You're onto me.
Oh, hey.
Why wouldn't she just stay invisible?
Fuck, it's locked. Feel free to take your time. Just catching up with some old friends.
All right, let's get to hacking, man.
Almost got it.
Oh, I need a code. Okay, fuck. Damn, am I running out of time right now? Give me that.
I think I can use this.
Hurry up!
I got you, girl. What's the code? Side, side, up, side, right, okay. Side, side, up, side. Let's go. E. Let's go. We locked in. Do you though? You see me cooking.
What the fuck?
Why does she just stay invisible? Why does she keep coming back on screen?
This fucking guy.
I guess it wouldn't make as much sense as we're watching the content for her to stay invisible. But I don't know, maybe do like the, you know, like Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four when she turned invisible, like she's invisible, but you can kind of see her, but in the context of the game or the show, nobody else can see her. Why didn't they do it like that?
Okay, hey, Busy, lead him towards that speaker tower. I've got an idea.
Better be a good one.
Much love, Boba. Appreciate you pulling up to the stream.
Follow me, Featherdick. I got something real cool to show you. At the tower. Do your thing.
Working on it.
Oh, shit.
Work faster.
I'm trying, girl. What's the code here? Side, side, up. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, I gotta type that.
Nailed it.
Oh fuck. Do I need to grab that energy? There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm working.
Busy. Cover your ears.
Oh, she's only invisible when she's holding her breath. I forgot about that.
Is that why birds fly into shit?
Busy, look out behind you.
And she has an inhaler. Fuck. I ain't gonna lie. GG's, bro. That is so ass. You're telling me I can only be invisible when I'm holding my breath and I have asthma.
Weirdo.
That is such a terrible combo. Why am I just now remembering that? Do you still talk to Yo-Yo? Of course. I was just talking to Yo-Yo today.
Fuck me. How am I supposed to get around that?
Look, hey, just worry about not dying. I'll find your way around.
Huh?
Alright.
God, why does the crane have the hardest controls?
Oh, I need a code. What's that? There we go. Oh, no, no, no.
Fuck me, they're
okay, fuck. All right. Let me get that. Side, side. Side, side, side. Right, okay. Fuck, my brain is slowing down right now. Fuck, I need to get over there. Fuck! There we go. There we go.
Now the crane. Heads up, legs here.
Yee!
The captain's quarters should be right in front of you.
DG!
Tell us where the pulse is a bitch before we go full Pompeii on your ass.
Full Pompeii on
Full
my
what
ass?
on my what?
What threat is that?
Hey,
You
yo.
gonna give me diarrhea?
Wait,
Facts.
that was predictable.
Run!
Where the fuck is this thing? Because that's not gonna hold him for long.
It's in the safe.
The safe? I don't know how to open a fucking safe.
Fuck. All right, let me see what I can do.
I do though, baby. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Invisible baby.
But...
Just hurry up. They're almost through the door.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. All right. This is... Fuck. Ah! Damn, am I gonna have to fucking... Oh! Damn, bro. I'm not quick enough. Let me try this angle. Oh!
Safe's open. Good job, Bob.
Wait, what? I didn't even...
Well, apparently you did something because it's wide open.
Whatever.
Oh.
Job done. Take the win.
Shit, I'll take it. Fuck. It's easy. Come on, Bird. I was cooking, but
like
I took a L.
Glowy butt plug?
You know what? I guess it does. Okay.
So now all you gotta do is sneak past the...
Why did stop?
Oh, you're cooked.
Holy shit. Are they? Robert, what's going on?
I'm here. Just hang on. Trying to get the camera back online. I see you. You're good. Just take one step at a time.
What's blonde shorty's name again? We need her help ASAP.
Visigo, stop!
Shroud, behind you!
No.
Oh no!
Hey, Busy, stay calm. Your inhaler...
A few feet in front of you, okay? You gotta get to it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going out to a smoke bomb gang. You need to kill me in a way more interesting way.
Hey, Busy, he's just gonna keep fucking with you, but you don't give up, okay? Busy, you gotta fight. Please. Busy, hey, listen to me.
Is Visigo about to die right now?
Get up!
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad as fuck. I'm in a life or death situation and I just got my dog sitting here staring at me looking like a dumbass. Dogs be doing shit like that, bro. Karama does that to me all the time. I'm in a serious ass situation and I look down at my dog and he just looking at me like that. Bro, if you don't watch the fuck out.
Keep up. No!
Oh! Damn. That just gave me chills, bro. What? There's no way he was on his last run, though. He's gonna die now? What? This nigga was on his last run? Really? No. What the fuck, bro? Damn, chat. That's sad. RIP Chase, big homie, bro. Fuck. That's so ass, though. I ain't gonna lie. The way Dispatch got these game power dynamics set up, Invisigirl can only be invisible when she's holding her breath, and she has asthma. The bitch can't breathe. And then you have super speed, and as you're running, you age. Bro, I would hate to be a superhero in the fucking dispatch universe, gang. That's so ass. Let's look at some of our stats. You and 60% of players danced with Invisigirl. You and 35% of players flexed in the mecha suit. You and 60% of players destroyed delivery bots. You and 55% of players lost the mole people, the red ring. You and 23% of players played as Knight in the fraction of the light. Your most sent out hero was Punch Up. Punch Up's actually been working better for me now. You performed better than 1% of players. Today's fucking shit. I need y'all to put some respect on my name, nigga, because if you guys know and have been following the Dispatch series, I've been doing terrible. And I need y'all to pay attention to what the fuck this shit just said. You performed better than 1% of players in today's shift. Come on, man. Big Bert's in the chat. Let's keep this fucking show on the road, man. I might be a slow learner, but I'm getting it. And we getting into the next episode. Let's go. At least you did better than motherfuckers in one episode. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like doing 1% better counts for a lot.
Fuck off. No, you're not. I cry all the time.
Being in the top 1% gotta make up for like everything.
When I was your age, I cried for
I'm that
weeks.
nigga.
Where you at, Berto?
Alright, lock in. What's going on?
Yeah, that's totally the fucking same as my dad never being home.
Whoa, motherfucker. Language.
Is this Chase? This is Chase.
My pops had season tickets growing up. Seats sucked, but I just like being there with them. So, yeah, when they moved, I was crying like a little bitch, too.
Are you saying I'm crying like a bitch?
Yes, bitch.
This nigga always had a piece of his ear missing?
What do you want from the store? Your dad gave me $100 and I gotta break the shit anyway.
He pays you?
To be around your crying bitch ass? Fuck yeah, he pays me. Now, come on, whatever you want. Just make it less than $20, because I'm not trying to go broke every time you get loaned.
I'll take a Twinkie.
Can I get a Twinkie?
Hey, because you're crying, you can have two.
They come in 2-packs.
No shit, kid. I was joking.
I ain't gonna lie, Chase is low-key a G. Nigga swag as fuck. I didn't know he was chill like that.
There, bitch. You happy now?
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa. Now you can be sad like 8 more times before bothering me.
I didn't realize you two were that close. That it went back that far.
Oh, he's not dead though. He's just out for the count. He was like a brother to me.
He was like a big brother to me.
Oh my god, I got chills.
I didn't appreciate it enough.
I'm sorry.
Chase would only babysit nights when Dad had to deal with something big. Working late, he called it. It was fine being alone, but I'd still ask to have him watch me because I could guilt trip him into buying me shit. He never said no. I made him run a lot back then.
Right. So maybe one less store run for bitch-ass Robert and he wouldn't be stuck in here. That's what you're saying, right?
Damn, blonde blazer.
It was, but now that you put it like that.
Hey, the only person that put Chase here. Pending the investigation, Invisigal suspended. Obviously, but...
No! No! Don't... Invisigal held it down! Oh, but we didn't even get the damn tool. Buddy took it. Slater, or whatever the fuck his name is.
I think you should consider cutting her from the team.
Hell no.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you should consider it.
I'll get back to you.
100% your call.
Can I get back to you? I really don't want to think about it right now.
Of course. Yeah. It's just...
Blonde Blazer cock blocking right now. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Where You At family, man.
Where you at, Berto?
Send a message.
That's kind of my point.
Just gets better and better.
Vending machine?
Whatever I want.
Hold on. What do you mean by that? Whatever I want? Hold on. Hold on. She calling you broke, gang? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That felt like she just passed me the ball and said, shoot, nigga. She said vending machine, and I said whatever I want. She looked at me in my eyes like, telling you, Project Superman on the way, gang.
He's so fucking proud of the man you've become. He told me that.
Hold on, wait. I feel like she friend zoned me. Why she just pat my shoulder like that? I ain't like that. Wait a minute. Oh shit, I must have read the room wrong. Damn it. Nah. I just felt like a teacher talking to her student. That's what that felt like right there. Damn. She ain't even come with me to the vending machine, gang. Oh yeah, it's GG's. Nigga, you friend zoned her. You're right. I applied too much pressure on Invisigirl. I might have lost my shot. Man, watch out, Waterboy. I should have fucking traded your ass for Phenomenon. I'm not even getting Blonde Blazer anymore.
You okay, bud?
It's just... I'm just mad.
You should be. You're fucking useless.
I'm a little mad too.
I shouldn't have picked you. I don't know why I picked you. I'm pissed, actually.
It's not fair.
What's not fair?
Invisigal was the one who... And then Chase shouldn't have...
Man, watch out for I beat your ass, Waterboy.
Do you think he did the right thing? I mean, I don't... It seems very not clear.
Yeah, he did the right thing, nigga. Watch out. I did the wrong thing by picking your ass.
He was the only one who could save her, and he knew the risk. So yeah, I think it was ultimately the right thing.
Invincible wannabe ass nigga. Invincible the only nigga that deserved to be wearing a yellow and blue jumpsuit.
Fuck.
Get up out of here, gang. Holy.
Feel better?
Kinda. I'll clean it up.
Hey, what's up with this nigga? We need to cut him from the team. Is Phenomenon still available, bro? He be performative.
Hey. So, you've all probably heard some version of what happened. Let's get to it. Main takeaways are that Invisigal has been suspended, so we're a person down the shift, and that Chase is in the infirmary. And
damn, everybody's sad and
he's
shit.
in pretty rough shape. Despite his disposition, he really likes you all. Just don't tell him I told you that. I've found doing something good always helps when I'm feeling bad. We're fortunate to have that opportunity. Something Chase never took for granted. So, let's get to work.
Damn, Invisigirl is starting to become one of my versatile players too, man. But we did get Flame Bay back, so let's work.
Hey, we've got a fuck ton of beached whales off the coast. Could really use some help getting them back in the ocean.
Haul a dozen of 25-ton whales back into the ocean, move them as fast as possible before a large crowd gathers. So we need somebody with some speed and power. I feel like if we go Gollum and Punch Up, oh wait, I might need, this might be a 3-piece job, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see what happens if I take Golem away. Yeah, let's go 3-piece. That's kind of crazy, but feels safe. I'm trusting my gut from now on, cause you know I'm a top 1%er. If you didn't know, top 1%. If you didn't know what top 1% means, that means like some of the best to ever do it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means.
Upchuck's rugby team lost, and he's throwing a very toxic tantrum.
Acid Vomit Villain Upchuck is using Rain Terror on the city. Use necessary force. So we need some power. What the fuck? Did Golem just reject? Man. What type of shit, Golem? Is Waterboy gonna... Whatever, bro. No wonder you haven't finished this game. What you mean? You think I'm doing a bad job? Watch this. Watch me catch this big ass dub. Big ass dub. Watch this. Haas. Come on, man. Talk to the...
Where you at, Berto?
Stop doubting me. Stop doubting me. This guy is spewing all over the place. Hey, yo. Knock him out with a chair. Endure the acid. Knock this nigga out. Let's go. Big wins. Come on. I'm that new.
Where you at, Berto?
Much love, Carrie. Appreciate you pulling up to the streams. Let's give Waterboy some combat. And let's give my girl some more mobility. She's kind of low in that area. I don't feel like doing that hack shit. What the fuck? Why is
Golem's shit-faced? I think he's about to piss mud on the high school.
Yeah, you know, I saw him pulling over a beer truck earlier.
What's going up with Golem?
Come on, buddy. Spit it out.
A lot of vomiting this shift.
Golem, I get it. I want to get shit-faced right now more than anything, but we got a job to do, and I need all of you to just hang in there until the end of the shift. After that, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Cool?
What is up with the bro?
Can someone please go get Golem before he does more property damage?
Oh shit.
Okay.
I was reading Juke hating in the chat.
Here who controls bugs.
Almost
apparently
missed.
They have beef with one of our farmers using pesticides.
My job
it's
to
getting
be great.
Real biblical down here.
I didn't recognize. Juke was trying to distract me from my greatness. My bad, chat. My bad. He's drinking because he's sad about Chase. He need to man the fuck up. Take down the bug controlling. Save farmer from being attacked by bees. I feel like my nigga Sonar could do this dolly. Take down the bug controlling. Yeah, I'm sending Sonar dolly. What's going on over here? Save Golem from himself and carry him back to SDN. Calm the angry civilians down whose cars have been thrashed. So we need a good mouthpiece.
If there's no one else.
Menlovia.
Sure, yeah.
Some strength to carry his big ass. I think this will work. Let's just send Waterboy for extra support.
Need the fucking rain. Flying's
There's
a
no
bitch,
way
you
we'll
can't see
take that
shit.
L.
The streets turned into a goddamn slip.
Now I'm just keeping it a buck with you. And that's why we love and respect you,
I
Juke.
haven't
Big
seen
Juke
it
in the
come
chat.
down this bad in a while.
I like it. Feels right.
I'm still
for
that nigga
today.
though.
Where you at, Berto?
Good mouthpiece. Pause. Ooh. Oh, give it to me, give it to me! Oh shit. God damn, sonar. Wait, what the fuck?
Figures.
Jesus. Maybe today, maybe I'm not supposed to do good today, bro. There's too much negativity in the air. Everybody's being all gloomy and shit. I'm still gonna catch my dubs though. Let's give my nigga a little bit more mobility. Hold on, we leveling up Waterboy slowly and surely. What's going on here?
Hey. Bone Zone pissed off the wrong gang, and they're holding him hostage.
Flame
I know
Bay.
he sucks, but he writes my checks. Can you please
Prism.
just rescue him?
Easy win. What's going on here? I'll get Waterboy over here after the resting is done.
Hi, just calling to confirm one of your Z-Team heroes for our interview this
Welcome to the stream, Jazzy. Much love. Join the Where You At family.
Where you at, Berto?
Participate in an interview informing the audience about the Phoenix program. Reassure the public that you're good guys now. Shit. It looks like Sonar's in his monster form. And everybody's resting. Let me see if I can just wait it out a little bit. There we go.
I'm running late to the airport. If I miss that flight, I'm fucking toast.
Damn, I don't think I got anybody fast enough for you, shorty. Wait a minute. Since when Golem... I'll send Golem and Vola.
Headed back.
Let's go. And then this one. Some yapping. Some good yap. I don't think I should send Sonar. Punch Up. I don't think Punch Up can do this though. I need Sonar to change back into his talking shit, bruh. Whatever.
Hello. Is this thing working?
Huh? Red Wing's coordinating strikes across Torrance. Looks like they're hitting the port next.
Give me that big win, baby. Us. Big dubs in the chat. Big wins, big wins. Oh, stop playing with me. Oh, shit.
You're my VIP.
Shit. You're mine too.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Y'all flirting? Don't make me call HR, gang. That's not how you pronounce her name, Berto. Oh, my God. I know. I've been getting it wrong all game, though. Give me that Dubski. Us. Hold on. Who said that I wasn't going to get this shit going? What's going on here? What angle should we use? Focus on the facts. Overhype the team. I'm going to go with overhype the team. Wait, no. We're trying to convince them. So we probably should go with facts. Let's focus on the facts. We're doing good. We're saving lives now. Can I get the win? Oh, I was supposed to send brains, not mouthpiece. Ah, L. What's going on here? Let me train Flame Bay a little bit.
Training helps me keep my mind off of things. I really think it can help the team too.
Yeah. Just hurry up and let me get my.
Fine, I'll fucking say it. What if Chase dies?
If you don't shut your mouth.
Damn.
What are
I
you on
hate
about
that shit.
Holy shit, man. That's dark.
That's, why? Even not talking about it won't make it go away, okay? Fucking babies.
W quick
If he
training.
dies, he'll be taken care of. That I can promise.
How do you know?
I just did. Trust me.
Girl, what the fuck even are you?
Let me get this nigga's mobility up. Let's get her intellect up.
This fucking rain is flooding our neighborhood. We need this water gone.
Waterboy? Investigate what could be causing the flood. Move quickly before the flooding submerges in the house. Alright, so we need speed. Get the fuck Waterboy out there. Huss. Huss. No. Huss.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Investigate. Yeah, this should be good. Much love, Juke. Oh my god, interrupted again. Fuck. It's not looking good. What can we do? Fetch buckets. Examine the storm drains for clogs. Fetch buckets is probably the smartest thing. Or fastest thing. Speed. Fuck. Damn it. I don't even know how well we're doing right now.
What the fuck, man? We said less water, not more.
Rescue civilians from animals. Navigate the flood quickly.
Happy to help.
We need backup down here. There's a mass pileup and the tanker caught fire.
Holy shit, bro. I don't have enough people for this. Maybe they'll be fast. Fuck. I'll just try. God damn it, Berto. Bro, I just want guaranteed wins. We're about to get this dub right now. Oh, but then they're gonna rest. Fuck. I'm screwed. Got the window. Fuck, I'm gonna lose that right there.
Yeah, confirmed it this morning. We're all good. Like we don't have enough fucking problems.
See you all that.
Let's up the mobility on my nigga. Damn. We're taking... I don't know how this one is, honestly. I don't know how I'm doing. Because I feel like I'm losing some shit, but I'm also not doing, like, terrible, though, bro. Right? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Let's see. Yeah. That was pretty fucking bad.
Okay, team. Good shift, all things considered. See you tomorrow. Hopefully with some good news.
Send Waterboy and punch up. I should have did that. I was acting like I didn't have nobody to send. I still should have just sent somebody. I'm tripping. Oh!
Damn, you want farther than I thought. What are y'all looking at?
What's going on?
You've got a little.
Oh. Cheers, lad. Good looking
What's going on?
Hello, everyone. What's going on?
What's it look like? This dumbass kicked that dumbass out the fucking door.
Okay, cool. Now that we got all of the details clear, why?
That's just a difference of opinion. I got heated, got in Golem's face. He had every right to punt me through the wall.
Right, it's a door, and I doubt you were actually in his face.
More like ankle, which made him easier to kick.
What the fuck is going on?
We want her out.
Invisigo?
We basically took a board vote. That's why we're in the boardroom.
She shouldn't have done what she did. I think she should go, sir.
Damn.
Boss.
Why are they so mad at Invisigirl? I thought what she did was pretty solid. I'm standing on business, bro. Y'all niggas being lame. And
Who
nigga
wants
saved
to
her.
stay?
Just me. But the team is more important than any one of us, so I won't stand in the way.
You could have led with that.
I feel the same as Golem. You all let me back in when you didn't have to.
Yeah.
But I won't make you keep someone you want gone.
We heard about the suspension bullshit. It ain't enough, Robert. Not for what she did.
What did she do? She got saved.
Everything we've been building at risk, and for what? I like the bitch, but she gotta go.
And by go, we mean cut. Just like you cut Coop. No one here wants to say it's also her, but that's what it is. You've caught one of us already for far less. And why? To send a message.
Damn, they're gonna lose my trust though.
Well, why
I'm
does that
defending my
help
bitch, bro. I'm having superpower babies.
I probably
here.
don't say this enough, but I'm proud of all of you.
I'm defending my girl.
How far you've come. A few months ago, you wouldn't have been in a room like this discussing the needs of the Z team, and if you did, there'd be a lot more than one broken door. But I'm not cutting Invisigal. We don't kick people when they're down. We lift them up, and I believe of her what I believe of all of you.
Come on.
That her heart is in the right place. It's what took us from being a team to being this weird, fucked up family.
Talk that talk.
Look, you're hurting. Okay, I get it.
I'm hurting.
I'm hurting. We are all hurting.
R.I.P.
Now
Chase,
isn't
man.
the time to cast blame. It's the time to come together and heal.
Big facts. Team won't forget this. Moral has dropped. Invisigirl was here.
Vizzy?
Vizzy is
Sorry,
crazy.
I can come back.
Why? First time we met, you were in your underwear. Fitting, right? Last time you see me.
I already see the scene, bro. I'm about to get some vag in the locker room. Let's go. This was the mission all along, was it not?
Me that I'd be in mine? I really do appreciate you defending me, but you shouldn't.
I care about you, baby.
Listen to your team. They don't want me here.
I want you here, my
Courtney, look, you went in knowing the risks. What you were willing to put on the line to help me.
Come here, baby
What
girl.
you didn't know was what Chase was willing to put on the line for you. Because he cares about you. And he's not the only one, so please don't
care
throw
about you
all
too,
of that
baby.
away by walking away from this.
I'm going
From
all
us.
in on you, love.
Fuck, from me.
When I say us, I'm talking about me and you, not the team. Let's go.
Please.
They're right. I don't deserve anyone's forgiveness. Anyone's help, anyone's love. Because I can never repay it. Nothing I do will ever make up for what I've already done to you. I'd hoped getting the astral pulse back would help, but I couldn't even do that.
Let me be the judge of that, baby.
You don't owe anyone anything, okay?
Come here.
Least of all me.
I'm taking care of you.
I was there that night.
What are you saying?
I'm about to pull the smoothest one-liner. Watch this. I'm invisible. Nobody can see me. And then I'm gonna close the locker and look in her eyes and be like, I'm looking right at you, baby. She's giving it up. She's giving it up. I'm tripping. I'm not cooking.
I never ran with crews. Always did my own thing, but my
The fuck is
asthma
on her
was getting
chest?
worse, and they had an augment that could increase my lung capacity. Only catch is I'd have to work for them, paying down for years.
What? Are you telling me Invisigirl was the reason I lost my shit, bro? You're telling me I lost everything that I've worked for my entire career is because of Invisigirl? I ain't gonna lie, that shit made me want her a little more, man. You spicy, baby. I like it. Let go.
Now!
Damn.
God came to me and said I could have the whole deck cleared if I was able to do one thing.
You see what niggas do for love, bro? This hoe ruined my life. And I still want her. We gotta pay attention to the red flags, bro. Bitch says she's telling us she's a red flag. And we still gonna dive in. I'm about to dive in. Do what I'm gonna do to prove to you that I want you, babe.
Place a bomb on the back of Mecha Man undetected.
Damn. She really holds.
Good news, buddy. Now says he just wants the Astral Pulse, which we all know isn't really yours anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, she should have took this to the grave. She still hesitated though. Yeah, we know that. She felt that aura.
I walked out before it even blew. My augments conveniently stopped working. So I signed up for the Phoenix program the next day.
She really selfish as fuck, I ain't gonna lie.
Which gave me the chance to fuck your life up twice.
We're done? I don't know how to feel?
You gonna say something?
Ah! I forgive
well,
you, bitch.
I forgive you. So there, will you fucking chill out now?
You can't fucking forgive me? You
Don't
haven't
tell me
even,
how
like,
to feel.
processed what's going on.
I'm a man.
You did villain shit
29
while
years
you were
old.
a villain. Does it change things that you directed at
I'm
me?
a grown-ass
No,
man.
It doesn't.
Don't tell
It's
me
in
how
the
to feel.
past. You're not the same
I love
person
you.
that was there that night. Neither am I.
That's sweet, but
Come here.
I feel numb.
Hey, stop making this feel like a goodbye. Okay, you're suspended. It's temporary. I'm not letting anyone cut
Stop simping, gang.
All I wanted from this was for you to look at me the same way you look at Blazer.
I don't want
Even if it was
Blazer
just
anymore.
once, you know?
Even though I ain't gonna lie, Project Superman was really the initial goal, bro. But this is the thing. When you really keeping it player and you in these streets, sometimes you gotta go for the girl that wants you. That's the most player thing that you could ever do. Don't stop chasing these hoes that don't want you, bro. I'm not simping. I'm choosing up. There's a difference. There's a difference. I came into the game. I had my eyes on Blazer. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's what I want. I want that. I need that. I shot some shots, you know, I pushed forward, I made some, but it wasn't connecting. But over here, I'm catching a vibe with a shorty that's looking at me with googly eyes. She's like, yo, you that nigga, man. Like, I want you. I'll do anything for you. I say jump, she trying to fly. I say jump, the bitch trying to fly. You think I'm still going to be chasing after Blazer? Come on, man. I'm going for the girl that want me. I'm all in with you, baby. Let's go.
That'd have been enough.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yes. You do.
I'm about to lock in with you right now, Queen. Don't even worry about it. No, give me another option. I need to say something. You gonna let her walk out? No! Weirdo. Oh, yeah. Come here, baby. Yeah. Yeah, commit. Lean in. Come here, baby girl. Yeah. As long as our babies can turn invisible without having to hold their breath, we good. Baby girl. Like you just shit on the pavement. That's terrible.
Alright, well, you boys don't stay up too late.
What am I about to get into? This is a good ass game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell? What's going on? Wait, I don't even know what I just did. Tell him it was Chase? No, did I fuck up? Chase can reveal her identity. No! No! I sold! Now I take it back! Oh shit. No, I sold. Fuck.
I mean,
I
I
sold.
hope they all die. I'm serious. Any dumbass walking into a trap that fucking stupid should have the plug pulled right now. Just pillows over faces.
Oh man, have you seen what the poison does to their faces? They get all red and puffy. All right.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Can you shut the fuck up, nigga? I'm crashing out.
Could you two do me a favor and shut the fuck up?
You got a problem?
Yeah, I'll punch you in your shit right now, nigga. What up? Cross-eyed ass nigga.
Fuck. I know what's going on. Kid probably lost someone there. He's always been staring at that shit all night. Get him a drink on me.
I know you. This nigga can't even look at me if he tried. Nigga eyeballs on opposite sides of his head. What's up with this nigga's eyes, bro?
Oh my.
Deep cover. If they only knew.
Cheers, fellas, to the fucking dream. To 5 minutes with the tightest ass in all of LA County.
Yo, what's up with this nigga?
Can you motorboat an ass? Probably not, right? End up blowing
shit,
the
if
air
it's
right
fat
up her
enough.
butthole. What's up?
Glass.
You don't like acid?
Ha! I'm crashing.
Not as far as I was gonna take it, but good on you, kid. Let me replace that drink.
What up? What you gonna do? Nothing. Ho!
I respect her. Blazer. Real fucking superhero. I know we're in a villain bar, but have some class, you know. If you're gonna blow some fucker's brains out, slit mats are a must. Need some for the hideout. Feels silly calling it a hideout. Can you take care of him for me? Obviously, you two don't need an introduction.
Wagwan right now. Oh shit.
Your dad.
Oh!
Chase.
Oh!
Your little team of turncoats. You think you can beat the bad by being good?
Ah!
Solving human nature. You can't stop evil. All you can do is control it.
Yo, they violating me right now. Shroud, what the fuck is your power, bro?
If he had something to say.
You just a nigga in a suit too. Fight me one-on-one.
I thought you wanted revenge. This was your father's gun. Kept it in his locker, fully loaded. 6 shots. He couldn't have predicted I'd use it to kill him. The first bullet grazed his shoulder. I hadn't adjusted to the adrenaline spike. The second hit his upper chest. The third burst his heart.
Oh my god.
He was lying on the floor, eyes full of fear, when I put the fourth through his face. A bit of a waste to put the fifth through that idiot's skull, but I wanted to make sure it worked after all these years. Your father was the last person to touch this bullet. And now, there's a 16.5% chance it touches you next. Your invisible girlfriend stole my astral pulse to give it to you. Where the fuck is it?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Heroes.
I'm gonna spit in your face though, pussy. Why'd you spit on the gun? Hey, yo, bro. Hey. Another man got a tube, you know what I mean? I know it's a gun, but he putting that shit all up in your face and you spit on the gun, nigga? It's a little suspect if you ask me, bro. That was odd. I said spit in his face, not on the gun that's floating around your lips. Jesus.
This is why I hate luck. Runs out.
If I had it wide, I'd let you string me up like a fucking piñata. She didn't get the pulse.
You actually believe that? Show him.
Invisigirl played me?
Invisibitch has the pulse. That I know. What I don't know is why she didn't give it to you.
Wait a minute.
She played you too. Here I am thinking she's working with you, but she's fucking us both. She didn't take it for you. She took it for herself.
Don't let me down, Invisigirl. I still got faith in you, bro.
She fooled me too.
I don't want to. I'm not believing that. Y'all telling me Invisigirl's playing me, bro? After all I said about her? This can't be the truth. Invisigirl, bro. Don't make me shift gears back to Blonde Blazer. I just did a whole speech about you.
I fired the bartender, but I can still get you something to drink.
No, thank you.
And to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm here for him. In 5 minutes, this bar will be surrounded by SDN agents, heroes, and whoever else you and your ring have pissed off recently, which happens to be every gang in Los Angeles. Now, if—
Okay, Mom. She's fucking bluffing.
Sorry about that. If they weren't shit, you wouldn't have cut them. You were saying?
I can see I'm outnumbered. That eventually I would fall. But by my read, I'm taking a lot of you with me.
Aura, holy shit.
So all of you can leave now.
Hold on.
Half of you can die here.
Hold on. She ain't even on no Superman shit. She killing. I'm ready to drop bodies.
Fucking superhero. Chills. Top notch. You made them nervous. Okay, we're out of here. Take your piss-soaked pants out the back, please. Don't want to tempt this tiger.
Peak.
Now's not our time, Blazer. But it's coming sooner than you think. Oh. And by my calculations, it was closer to 32%. But half sounds better.
What's up with bro? He's just a walking calculator. That's his power. Lame.
You were bluffing.
About the backup? Yeah, absolutely. About taking out half of them? I don't think I was.
Damn, they violated me, bro. On me, I gotta get this shit back in blood.
I've got you.
I don't like how... I ain't gonna lie, bro. Blonde Blazer be doing some emasculating ass shit. Now she got me coddled up like a baby, flying with me through the sky. I don't like this, bro. I thought I wanted Blonde Blazer, but I ain't gonna lie, she be emasculating me. She got me coddled up, talking about she got me. Then she put her hand on my shoulder the other day. She gave me $5 to go to the vending machine. Like, hold on. She really be trying to act like she a nigga mom or something. I don't like that. Muscle mommy type shit. Yeah, I think I'm straight off that, bro. If it's a girl, please don't let me find out that you're doing me dirt. I don't like that. Because she's carrying me.
She cut you pretty bad. Are you sure he's right about Invisigal?
Yeah. I saw the footage.
What is her play? Why wouldn't she tell you if she has it? I don't understand what she would want it for unless she's trying to keep you out of the suit.
I'm gonna be nonchalant for now.
Everything hurts. At the moment, I'm finding it hard to care.
Ah, that's one of the tricks of the gig. You can't stop caring.
Yeah, Invisigal is definitely more feminine.
You're probably right.
Fuck, bro. I know I'm pausing a lot, y'all, but I'm starting to feel like the crossroads of this shit. This is about to be my second chance to grab Blonde Blazer. But I'm going to feel like an idiot if I commit to Invisigal and she plays me in the end, bro. Or I can be a slime ball and bag both of these hoes. How we want to do this? Because I already got a little bit of action with Invisigal, so I'm going to take that as a win. But the love triangle is coming back around. Let me try to bag both of these hoes, man. Let's see what's up.
Just need to sit here for like a few weeks, then I'll
And she wants me because she brought me back to where we first was kissing and
Take
shit.
your time. I don't know how you're conscious.
See, when the pain's constant, it's easier to get used to. That goes for physical and emotional. Ow. Really is nice up here. Thank you. Don't remember if I've thanked you before, but
About 50 times. You were muttering it the whole flight.
then I take it back.
You should know I was going to take you to the actual Hollywood sign. Not as sturdy as you.
Oh damn, I thought we were about to have a moment. Shit popping off. Damn, you know what I just thought of? Did Invisigal steal that shit so she could power the thing in her chest? Holy shit. Invisigo might be playing me, bro. Did she steal that thing to power the shit in her chest, bro? Don't leave me here again, bro. At least put me on the ground. What's going on?
Hey. You're not leaving me here again.
Chills. Huh? W's. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice.
Where you at, Berto?
Look at these stats real quick and call it. UN 68% of fans refused to cut Visigo from the team. Cool. UN 73 of players forgave Invisigo. Cool. UN 80% of players lean in. Of course, that's a given. Who would have leaned out? If you leaned out, you're weird. Weirdo. Let's keep it going. UN 60% of players chose Twinkies. UN 53% of players glassed the bartender. Yeah, that nigga needed glass to his face. If anything, I did him a favor. Most sent out was Vola. You performed 1% of players. Come on, man. Y'all see this? I need y'all to pay attention. That's 2 times in a row. Better than 1% of players. Y'all remember when y'all... I seen the comments. Do I need to go to it right now? Mid-video? Y'all niggas was talking bad about the BERTO gameplay at Dispatch. Oh, this guy sucks. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Better than 1% of players in today's shift. Again, GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Where you at, Berto?
If you didn't know what top 1% meant, it meant like better than all of you. Okay. Oh, wait. No, we're not doing the next episode. We're not doing the next episode. We're not doing the next episode. W gameplay. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm enjoying this. So I think there's only 1 episode left. So I'm going to blue ball y'all again and make it into a final last little gameplay, man. I've been enjoying this series. So love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Where you at, family? Join the Twitch stream so you never miss a live gameplay. And we will finish Dispatch. I'm excited. Come on, let's go. All right. W gameplay, man. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. Dispatch really grew on me. I think I really liked it from the beginning, but it was just more about it was really more about me fucking getting better at that dispatching because I sucked at that. But I love you guys. Where you at, family? W stream, man.